Joey, you here?
Yeah.
They're up.
Bet.
But Joey, I really think we're gonna lose. You know why?
Why?
I'm running a center.
No, can I guard? Can I use that? Nah, but he's not. The center's not scoring. He's not the main one scoring. Just me.
What is the center? He's a grass shooter.
I know.
511.
Can I use that chair, please? So I can charge my remote. Please, Caitlin. Hmm?
Go to game chat. Go to game chat.
Bet.
Hi guys, how you doing? Oh my god, this is honestly game chat. That resisting boy. Oh, he's a god. Go to that.
No cat.
You got this shit.
We can switch. Switch. Oh, you. That's off. Let's go.
That's the boy though?
He's up here at last. Switch, switch, switch. Damn. He trash, no cab. He missed 2 shots. Okay, okay. Now you already know what they're gonna do. Cause he ain't scoring. I'm delayed.
It's a score. It's a shoot.
I know. I'm delayed, bruh.
How you gonna raise in your server? What?
Y'all disrespecting Neon's burner.
Nigga, you're a goat. I don't know about Robbie 2K7.
Oh, why he cut back?
No, but resisting, you're goatified. Robbie 2K7, no.
Good shot. If you want.
Jump. Don't shoot, don't shoot. Oh.
We good.
Come on. Body. Body. Body.
We go.
No,
Ah.
why do you stay still? Move around.
That should have been a steal. Nah. You should have picked up. You good. You good. You good. You good.
That. Goatified.
Give me that.
Goatified.
Good lay.
Go to my room.
Let's go, let's go. He's probably raging.
He probably is. No. Use it.
Give me that.
Good vibes.
Let's go, good shot. Good pass.
You know the guy is dead.
Oh, he put you on clamps.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We good.
You gotta assist. Come on. I get it. You actually make that. I heard glasses had the ability to shoot.
Made no sense. Got it. There you go.
Oh my, I can't guard him. I can't guard for this.
I know. You're good.
Come on, get him up. I dare him! Oh, let's go! Go to mine.
Green. Let's go. Let's go.
You scared the shit out of me. Oh, jump on me. Whoa, watch out, right there. No, Jenny, go!
My bad.
No, bro!
I sold.
I told you so. No, I'm done. We lost. GG. I told you. You get the luckiest skill.
No, don't pick up. I tipped it.
He missed.
Good reach.
No, bro. It's pissing me off. I don't know how you're taking a boil. I know like a glass, but like, you're a long time too thing.
Good reach. Cause I knew what they were trying to do.
He's trying to like get the skill. Try to get the most biggest skill of the game.
No, bruh. This is what happening, bruh. It keeps on making me move somewhere else. I'm not trying to go over there. Oh my god, bro. I don't care, bro. 2K is bailing them out, bro. I'm done. We pull up already, 2K, son. 2K want to bail them out. Bro, this is what happened, bro. Whenever I tried to play defense, whenever I tried to help, you know what it would do? It would drag, it would make me go to the pure glass cleaner.
You should have an easy dub. You should just pass it out.
I know.
Run it. We're gonna try to get the next spot.
If you want to come back around, we can. I don't care. It's your choice. How did they get it?
I'm mad. I'm not really pissed off, but you should fuck out.
I know.
No, I don't want to vote for him.
I feel like he was raging. I'm pulling up on them one more time. It was close though, but 2K was holding me, bruh. But I swear, bro, I was trying to go somewhere else, and then 2K was dragging me to the last center. I was trying to play hell because I knew you said you couldn't guard. What if what's his name, G-Man pull up?
And oh, that's a terrible shot. That was a terrible shot. That was a bad shot, my bad. You got 900 followers, 1K? Yo, who followed 300 viewers with 900 followers? Let me know. Make sure boys follow up, man. I said 1K. For your body. Shots hit your brain. That's why. Oh, that was a horse animation, no cap. Oh my god, get down to the ground, baby. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl. Let me green in your face, baby girl. I missed. I am playing dirt right now. Shout out to 306, man. Let me get him my Duffy, bro. He disrespected me. What's up? What's up? I wish I never had to make. Y'all boys follow the channel, turn no knees. Let's go crazy. Fade away. Greedy? What? I missed? Stream. 2K. What is this? Oh my god, I am nasty. What? I'm missing layups, 2K? Nah, this ain't it, Chief. Come on, Stream, it comes on us. I gotta pull. Oh my god, I am goated, Stream.
Tell me why Ronnie 2K7 said he's goated for making a lightly contested layup. I'm done.
Now, I'm gonna end my stream when his tourney starts, alright, y'all? Just cause. So, shut up. Y'all boys follow the channel if you haven't already. Shout out to 303, let's go crazy.
End it or what?
No, just finish it, go ahead. Yeah. I didn't get an attorney? Tio, you didn't? Hey, I'm in. Tio, I'm winning for you, G. I'm winning for you, Tio. This tournament's for you, bro. Got you. Alright. Pull up with the gang, you know, we banging. Oh my god, you suck, bro. Good freaking rebound, dude. Oh yeah, Big Bubba's game! GG's! Show me your hand, bet, Tio. This is for you, Tio.
Are you ready, Gilly?
Yeah.
Yo, check your stream, 122, bet. We'll play one more. Why you ending the stream? Because I'm about to play in Toy Dance Tournament. I'm be streaming again tomorrow, and I upload videos on YouTube. Exclamation mark YT.
Wait, I gotta get up, right?
Yeah, Tio's the usual in the tournament, but like, yeah.
I didn't get it either. Let's go to the SWAT spot.
What's up, Dignify? Hey, Dignify! Dignify's why I push the buzzer over freaking. I'm playing. I'm not even gonna say nothing. But hey, Dignify, hey, run my 5K, bro. Run my 5K, bro. You freaking bum. In the meantime, hey, Dignify, in the meantime, you sit at the back of a freaking special ed class.
But he was scared of my law. He did not score. He did not try to score at all.
Yo, how's it like in Germany, G? Let me know. Hey, shout out 320. What's up, Randy? What's up, brother? Big fan? Hey, man. Y'all boys know me from what, y'all? Cause like, I just started Twitch and we going crazy.
I'll be around.
Yes, ma'am. You can't say nothing. I said you can't say nothing. Ow!
What's happening to me?
Oh my god. You're ugly. You're ugly.
Big green on neon. Are you still watching the stream?
Yes, ma'am?
Big Neil just got dropped off. Big Neil just got dropped off. Jelly. Ankles, you got
Hey.
fire.
Hey, y'all dropped them off, bruh. Exactly. No cap, bro. They was on us.
Wanted to ice though, so I let him ice though.
He.
Yeah,
nah, Ankles, you did your thing, but you got a good steal and a rebound, bro.
He 23. Oh, Neon. Big Neon.
My bad.
I think that nigga trash. I'm not even gonna lie. That was easy.
Ronnie 2K son, he was honestly trash.
He's the worst player ever.
Me and Honest, he cannot dribble. All he do is that between the legs, behind the back.
No,
Good pickup.
No.
He's speed boosting. He fast.
You can shoot.
I know 2K. 2K made me step back. 2K made me step back, bruh. I swear to God. I was trying to go forward and it made me go backwards.
Oh my, we probably lost. We did 16 and 10 on Neon, but then like
How the?
we lost the ball.
Nigga buddy going crazy.
Buddy boy, how are you so
Yeah.
good?
I'm just play the game a lot, bro.
Bro, you're Joe Show.
I guess. There's no contest.
Guard that nigga.
That's tough.
Jesus Christ.
Clean up.
No way, a bitch! 85 lockdown.
Good stuff. Gotcha.
You're so big. No way. I fooled.
It don't matter. Fight this game, it's on him.
Good shot, Dream. Wait.
Let's get the ball back.
I said wait.
Why are you doing this?
I told you to wait.
Nigga, I'm not gonna do the post to you. What?
Oh my God, dude. You know you have a lockdown on you, right?
Oh God, if you made that on me. I passed. Fine, you can try to do that post. I don't. It's not gonna work.
I'll pick up.
There's a lock on this.
Back on the lock.
I know how to guard that.
That's all. Oh my God.
But if I,
Nigga, that's some skill.
I swear to God, that wasn't my ball.
He tried it. He tried it.
I tried to get Kyrie Irving on top of you.
Kyrie Irving.
Who own ankles now? Oh, I missed. Yeah, I'm getting off the game. I have a 56 3-pointer percentage and I'm missing wide open.
I was letting
No one can go to their line.
Cut. Dunk it.
On you, because
He
I'm
said.
not gonna lie, Buddy
He said.
Bob,
He's,
you own ankle, he is the build.
I'm not good.
No, I never said that. I just said you get nailed. Look, like, if he makes that, that's bail.
Get up there. You're stuck. Oh, that's green. Come on.
I need oxygen.
Hey, don't.
Hey, keep my name out, bro. Cause 2020, I'm getting Twitch logo. So keep my name. Remember me.
Wait, are you here to get the Twitch logo?
Look at my profile and go follow me on Twitch, bro.
I don't care about Twitch. No one cares about Twitch.
Okay, get off my court.
Good game, y'all.
Yeah,
Good game. Good game.
Matters. It's like, you actually have like a YouTube logo. But,
Good game.
like, you rarely see anyone with Twitch logo.
Do I give a fuck?
Bruh, we almost won against 2K, Ronnie 2K son, bruh. Guess what the score was?
Boot smash bro offline.
Bet. Smash bro, give me your IP.
Okay. 67467.
Bet.
You know why he did that? We went against him, right? And he just 16 to 10.
Stay in his park, please.
And then 2K started bailing them out.
Yeah, he got 23 though, bad person.
Did he rage? Did he rage?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, while the game was happening, I muted my mic and heard him play. He was raging. He was like, this lockdown is locking me up. I can't do anything. He was mad.
Ray? I don't know. Wait, did like dodgeball pass?
No!
Capture the flag is starting right now. I mean, it just ended.
It just ended? Oh my god, it just ended.
Be quiet, you're stinky. You're stinky.
Yeah, but at the end, we have to kill each other.
No?
Oh yeah, we have to let you win.
Me, but no lie, outrage. We're a good duo, cause we just went against two VIPs, even though I'm at 80 and you're just at 93.
Ray, don't even lie. I'm good at dodgeball.
You're the only one who's actually good enough to even defend me.
What did you say?
I'm not.
We Humanitous Smash actually made me with dodgeball.
I'm not a good defender, but I got 2 eliminations.
Why are you guys joining me, bro? Sir, honestly,
I thought you told us to join.
I was talking to Smash, man. I swear to God, if you guys get me out in dodgeball, I'm blocking both of you.
We're not. We're helping you.
No, Jelly's not.
Yes, I am.
I swear. Okay. I should have got a few.
But I need something in return.
You told me to take the
You can join the park. You can leave the park.
Can you take this out? Willie, can you take this out for me?
No.
Trey, am I in your park now?
Oh, fucking all the city of the girl of the
It's a loaf of those
Trey,
little
am I in your
muffins.
park now?
No.
Wait, no, we have one open up. We have one.
Military already choose anyways after dodgeball.
So you just
No, we're not.
Jelly?
I'm helping Smash, bro.
But then we can run 3 easy.
Stop.
And you're ditching Jelly.
Yeah, I'm good.
There's a
Mommy
running
said tax. Mommy said
Let's see, just what?
Mommy said tax.
Shut up against Ryan 2K.
You're here. Dodgeball started.
No, we weren't even ready. I think we were helping
You
each
can
other.
just come on. We need to hurry up before Jelly joins back, because I don't even know if he's helping me.
I'm
He's right
turning
here.
offline.
No, he's right there. That's why. No, Trey, but we're gonna win 3. Me and your stuff.
Don't
Don't
sell.
cry for the ball.
And
Exactly,
don't
don't
wide
cry for
open
the ball.
threes.
And don't cry for the ball all the time.
Shut up. And I won't.
And don't cry for the ball. And don't cry for the ball.
Thank you. I don't care about the ball. I just need you to make the shot.
I need you to make the shot.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful, watch Jelly. Be careful and watch Jelly. Be careful and watch Jelly. Are you guys listening? Are you guys listening? Are you guys listening? Are you guys listening? Are you guys... Be careful for Jelly. Honestly. Like, he never trying to help a friend out. I swear to God, he getting blocked.
Who?
Santa Claus.
Who's getting blocked?
Santa Claus. That's who's getting blocked. Yup, Santa Claus.
Were y'all talking about me?
Getting blocked. No, we're talking about Santa Claus.
Oh wow.
You're talking about me because I'm fat. That's what he thinks. That's what he thinks. No, but talk about Spider-Man. Yes, you're blocking you.
Yes.
Because if you don't help out Trey, you're gonna block.
You got the same headset.
Wait, so he was.
If
So
you're not
wait, outrage. Trey was just talking about me.
Yeah.
Even.
What? What?
So you were talking about me even though I literally just said I'll help you, okay.
What? Smash Bro, can you please explain to Jelly what I said? Because he's believing outrage when I specifically said, no, don't be quiet, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Jelly, I'm gonna tell you what happened, because I don't know why you're believing outrage of all people. I did not know if you were helping me, so I said, just in case, watch out for Jelly, if he might get me out. I was never told.
But I already told you that I'm gonna help you.
He never helped out a friend. You said he never helped out a friend.
You said, I swear I can never. You're so dumb. I'm muting you. You're getting muted.
In return, can you run?
I said that.
In return, can we run twos? Cause we're giving you trade. Cause we're giving you the win. Run. Be quiet. I'm not talking to you. But Trey, after this, can you run twos with me and Smash? I mean threes with me and Smash, bro.
No, I'm already running with them. Don't be slow.
Or how about we listen to who Smash wants to run because he's the one who's trying to hit an overall.
I'm giving him the ball the whole game. I'm just in the corner. If I don't open, he'll dominate.
Outrage, I'll let you score all the points you want. Huh?
Are you? What?
I'm on my pier lock. I'm literally right in front of you. And the thing is that if I'm on my lockdown, guess what? Wait, I'm just saying I have brick wall on silver. Okay.
Huh? I may be a defender, but I'm not an offender skilled as Jelly. But sure. Jelly, I'll run with you tomorrow on my 94. Jelly, I'll run with you tomorrow on my 94. Okay?
I won't be on tomorrow.
Huh?
Tomorrow's Monday.
Guys,
You in school tomorrow?
Yes.
You're not on
He lives in
spring
Florida.
break?
He lives in Florida, that's why him and Howard have school tomorrow.
I had spring. You're laughing. I really could care less.
I'm on spring break too.
I'm on spring break. My spring break happened like 2 weeks ago. I don't forget me.
You know Outrage is gonna score. While you guys play with Outrage, you know he's gonna still try to score, right?
I'm gonna trust Outrage.
I'm going to trust Outrage.
You're gonna trust Outrage to not score.
Don't get mad at me.
Did he just say he's gonna trust Outrage to not score?
Go for Locker, go to full locker. Everybody go to full locker. I'm trusting you guys to defend me. Be careful, watch behind y'all, cause we got bare people following us right now. Oh shoot, get ready. Get your aim right. Be careful.
Outrage, get on my path.
There's somebody behind y'all. There's somebody behind y'all. There's somebody following.
No, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't get him, don't get him, don't get him, don't get him. Don't, please, I'll owe you guys. No. Thank you guys. Thank you. I just want to say thank you. I'll owe all of you.
Run with me today.
Ray, you wanna know how many times you owe me, boy? Like, holy.
I really do be owing. Wait, what day is it? Hold up. What day is it tomorrow? Wait, what day is it today?
Sunday.
Today's Sunday, right? Smash, I'll help you win dodgeball on West servers.
Okay.
No, help me.
No.
There,
I like Smasher like at least 7 times. Trust me, Smashers help me a lot when it comes to dodgeball. Like you don't understand. Like if Smasher, like honestly, if Smasher would, if I help Smasher, if I did all the O's I owed Smasher for helping me win dodgeball, Smasher like have 1.2 million VC. I promise you.
You're that bad.
Bad? No, that's the my time C. Exactly.
Oh wait, hold on, do I?
I got hops.
Dodgeball in a minute and I'm kind of rusty.
Y'all don't got a hop. Y'all don't got the hops like me. Look.
I just like this. I just like this. I just want, like, I just have 3 people defending me. I honestly respect. Honestly, I just want to say thank you. Thank you
I just
so much.
want you to get that player to a 70.
I swear. No. To be honest, I'm not trying to talk trash or anything, but I feel like if I like argue this enough, I might be a better rim protector than Legend.
8 people left. 8 people left. It's a 4v4? Question mark?
You mean a 4v1?
Go to the statue. Go to the statue. Go to the statue. Yo, y'all stay in front of me. Y'all stay in front of me. Y'all stay in front of me. Come on, Jerry.
Alright, no, y'all stay behind me. Get let's go.
Yeah, right.
Here for the trade.
Oh yeah.
Say what?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
With you, cuz.
He's trash. He's trash.
What's going on with you, cuz? Oh wait, no, it's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah. Go statue.
Back up.
Wait. This Metro, he's by himself. He's by himself.
He's leading us to the alleyway, so watch out.
Bro, look where he's at though. Look where he's at though. Outrage, this is you. I got you, Outrage. I got you.
Get him. Got him. His accuracy is...
What was that noise? I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but maybe we should go in the alleyway.
I can't believe I'm seeing this, but maybe this should be our lead.
2 people coming! 2 people coming!
Where?
Attack!
Oh yeah, what's going on with you, cuz?
Go!
They're running away, bitch! Run!
Oh yeah, stay at the statue. This is our territory. This is ghetto.
Oh! Outrage, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Outrage. I didn't mean to hit you.
Get the random. Be careful. I'm trying.
I'm bad at dodgeball. I should stop trying to hit people.
It's a 2. It's us against 2 people.
Right here. Watch out!
Oh.
I almost eliminated you, Jelly.
Y'all do not say Smash Bros. Jelly. God saved you.
My ass is too home.
Say you owe me. I helped you guys with 1 person, and I called out.
I know.
I got that.
People are probably mad. They're probably saying, why are they...
That's why I put him on.
You guys want me to go look out for the other people?
Nah, he's gonna come either way. Though. He's gonna come either way.
How much time is it left?
I'm ready to.
5 minutes.
10 more seconds. 9, 8. He's coming in. He's gonna come to the...
It's 3-on-1.
Yeah, we're toxic. We're honestly toxic. He's coming. Wait.
3-on-1.
Look for him. Look for him. Like, don't even care.
So for this, I
I see him. Near Antioch, he's on his way. Near Antioch. He's on his way to Antioch.
because I took off all the tape.
Y'all get him.
Oh, I see him.
Y'all go. Forget the circle. That's good.
It's 29 seconds. I'm gonna wait 3 minutes.
They haven't been surrounded. They haven't at the...
Nah, just be ready for him to come. Just be ready.
Oh, you guys are gonna get him. Come on, guys. I believe in you. Come on, Jay. You don't witness, but...
Give me that!
Alright, thank you. Smash, you just stay off the circle. Go.
There you go. So you won dodgeball.
Alright.
Hurry up.
Thank you, everybody.
Hurry up.
Oh, hey. 100.
$100 PlayStation gift card on the way.
I know, but Smash Bro, 18,000 VC, 100,000 minus 18,000. Tell me the price for that.
I care. Now spend that on your attributes.
Listen to me now, bitch. Upgrade your rebounding and your blocks.
Fine. Blocks.
Rebounding.
I swear to God, if I do not get my... Okay, I'm a 70. Okay, my strength is getting upgraded. My stamina's getting upgraded. No, but I'm gonna be a 75, but I want... I don't care.
Okay, you got a $100 PlayStation gift code on the way tomorrow.
I have 21,000 VC left. I just spend... I'm a 73. 73, dog. 73, dog. I know, no, I got 21,570 VC left.
You're gonna spend that on attributes, right?
Do we just hit it?
You're honestly annoying, you know that, right?
No, so the last thing, all you have to do is this. Upgrade your layups and dunk. And then you can go buy your
Alright, upgrade your layups and dunk.
I'm gonna have, yeah, that's 14,000. That's 14,000 VC I'm spending.
You still have enough for the pilot.
No! Give me that ball, Coco, it's not a toy!
I wanna buy the
Coco!
Tims.
Spend that money on your layups and dunks, or if you're not gonna make any shots.
Coco, come on, go to
You're
the
about to
house.
be 75 then, right?
What? I can't. I have 6,800 VC left, you liar.
But then Debbie can help you. We'll go the other team and then you can get a chase down block.
Like I said, you have a $100
Be quiet. Trey, I'll do this for you. Everyone will go against you, and then we'll run down the court, and then you have to do a chase down block, and I'll see that release right there.
And then that's 9,000 VC for my Tims.
You want Tim so bad? It's just Tim.
Phil, you don't understand. If you see my... I'm getting the outfit on my 94. That's what I'm trying to get. So,
Why?
Y'all wouldn't make me just spend 18,000 VC and I had a whole 100K.
At least you're 75 now.
Hold up, let me check. Hold up. I have 83 box out, 81 rebounding, 84 steal, 88 block and shot contest.
Join me and Trace's squad. I'm inviting you.
Smash, I have an 86 strength.
Have you played
Let me make a
Paddleball?
jumper.
Oh yeah, you can make a jumper. Make the most wettest jumper in the game.
84.6%, bro.
He's a shitty without you, bro.
I'm getting big man contact dunks.
That's still
And it
cost more
has 2
VC, but I
paddles.
don't.
2,000. I don't care.
I don't
I'm
get
just spending
this.
stuff, right? And plus, Metro is right. I am getting a PlayStation gift code. PlayStation gift code is on the way.
Do you have enough of Paddleball? No. There's so many different kinds of paddleball.
So we'll have the one that you see too.
Okay. You just throw it back and forth. The other one you do this. You do this and it supposed to land into the thing. Which is good. But it's supposed to be a string. No! Hi, Coco. Wanna play? Wanna play? Sit.
Outrage.
Yo.
I'm spending 6,000 VC on animations.
There's no room on the table.
Will you stand up?
No way he's gonna play it.
Huh? Just like right here. Excuse me.
I'm back.
Smash. I hate you, you know that?
You're gonna say.
Trey, I feel bad for Trey. He's not gonna get the pilot hat. You know why? Because he wastes all his VC right now, Trey.
He's
I
You
just
know the
wasted.
pilot hat goes away Monday, right?
Thank you, what? Yeah, I surely will. And I don't even. Oh my god, I look like a bot. My jump shot 11.
You're gonna thank me one day, you bot.
Clay Thompson,
Trey, you suck, bro. You're not getting the other pilot hat at all.
and Jabari Bird.
You know that, Trey?
No, cause I'm getting why?
Trey, that goes away tomorrow.
Smasher, I don't care.
He's getting $100. Getting $100.
He said it's gone tomorrow and it's Monday. Smasher. No, I don't care, Smasher. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to tell you some other day.
Hey, you said what?
You're using my dodgeball day on Saturday.
I'm using your
You're helping me to win dodgeball on West servers.
No, you're not.
You just made me spend a whole pot. Smasher, you know how long I've been waiting to buy that?
My G. You haven't even helped me win nothing yet.
Smash, bro. Like I said, you made me spend $100,000 VC without me not spending a single fucking penny on fucking the pilot hat or my fucking tins. So I'm not gonna tell you again, you little shit. I'm winning that shit on fucking West servers, or you like it or not. So you get to win on Saturday and Sunday, you little shit. You got that?
Listen up, you fucking whore. I helped you so many times, you haven't even helped me win one, you little shit. Now, if I were to win on the West servers, you got another thing coming, and then I'll be on your head.
Listen to me, both of you little shits. We're gonna go on West servers and help Trey win it, cause you made him spend it all on his attributes.
You were the main one telling him to spend it on attributes, guy.
Shut up!
This is what happens when I listen to my friends. This is honestly what happens.
This is what happens whenever you're gonna thank them later, trust me.
I'm not gonna thank you later! I'm really not!
You're gonna think.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, I hope you're dying of fire.
We all hope that, but it's never gonna happen. He just stepped up. Okay. I hope you fucking die in a fire, Virgo.
I
really
think
hope
it's
that
time to change his face. I'm not feeling this face anymore.
What do we think?
Face creation.
Now I have 344 VC left. Thanks a lot, Bench. Thanks a lot, you know? Thanks a lot.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It takes a lot of. It takes 200 BC to get in dodgeball, right?
I'm kidding.
I'm not playing red ball, blue ball, because our A says we are in that.
No way, that is you! We're playing red ball, blue ball, so hurry up, come on.
Look at this.
You get a shirt.
Hold up, if I get another 100,
You can get up to an
Guys,
80 and buy your
guys,
skins.
You have a $100 PlayStation gift code on the way, G.
Smash me.
If Trey has $100, okay.
Smash me.
If I have my calculations right,
Make me, no, we're playing Park until I get 4,119 VC.
Okay.
Because if I spend that, okay, listen, Special. I need 104,119 VC to be an 86 overall.
but what about your kids?
Exactly.
But look, if I do my correction, 80,000 VC will bring you up to a 79. A 79.
Bro, no, forget my pull. I'm trying to. Okay, I'm doing. Okay, so if I max out my vertical, my lateral quickness, my speed, my acceleration, and my stamina, that costs 95,469 VC, so take away 100k from that. That's... I can't do math.
We
What,
know.
take 100 of that? Well,
Nate
what is
can't
it?
do math.
I'm gonna write it down on the paper. I'm using my mouth.
Girl.
Wait, so what is it? Please tell me.
100,000 VC minus 95,469.
Say it again.
95,469.
Slow down, wait.
95,000.
Wait! You need to write it down. Alright. Wait, you need to write thinking. Alright, go.
Siri, what's 100,000 minus 95,469?
It's 4,531.
I'm trying to figure out, like, what is an attribute that I really don't need? No, I understand now. I don't need.
You don't need your acceleration because you're stunning.
Lateral quickness.
Oh.
Lateral quickness.
You don't need that.
Exactly. Smash.
But you need your post offense, dumbass.
Oh, smash. I got a deal for you. I'll help you at 93 if you make me win dodgeball on West servers.
What?
Come on.
Okay, so you guys got the kitchen while I finish here.
Come on, Smasho. I know you want to hit it right now.
You guys
Come on,
got the
Smasho.
kitchen while I
We don't have
right?
an easy game, but it's tough. Elite 3, Elite 2, and the 16.
Okay.
No, we can find a bum park. Come on, Smasho. I know you want to.
I'm the inspector.
Deal.
I shall be back.
Deal.
Where's my blue ball? I give you 2,500 VC.
Alright, fine. Hurry up.
Smash, hurry up, let's go.
Wait, I think it's gonna scam us.
I'm not playing red ball, blue ball. I hate that stuff, man. I remember when I was trying to hit that 92, but I could not find no blue balls anywhere, man.
I think they fixed that.
I swear, bro, I hate that. I hate that.
I don't care, hurry up.
Imagine your name being God ain't real. I can't respect that, bro.
Yeah, I'm not on your team, it's hardcore, bro.
You call me a bitch, nigga, you repping this account, you stupid idiot.
Your team, exactly. Bubbles.
Smack your bitch.
Am I the only one just looking at this dude?
Why you talking like you got something in your mouth? What is it? Let me find out it's something.
Whoa, that's weird, bro. A blue ball.
blue ball.
They spawn in.
I airballed.
Is he trying to shoot at the red net? I mean, at the blue net? Oh yeah, really? Yeah, like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, coach. Go, bro. Like, Ronnie PK's son. That's ball.
find the blue ball.
Coaching. Find a blue ball and 2 red balls. Not the blue ball. You choose, man, but don't think you're out of the picture.
What the?
Yeah, I'm getting off.
Please, bro, I need to keep saying your voice in the back.
What the?
Your voice turns me on. Like, you caught a blue ball?
Uh-huh.
That's one of mine. There's gonna be cum out of it when you shoot it. I feel like we're gonna lose. I feel like we're gonna get stuck in that one more ball like last time.
Yes, ma'am.
What? Joey's a fucking bitch, his mom. Mom? We're gonna get stuck in that one more ball and do anything. Yeah, I still you're saying, so she used... Your ball, bro. So like how no more I got no voices in the back. So let's get the couch. And he's on his way up the ditch and just a match. Riding on a horse. Hey, I just got 3 balls. You get the fucking one. Come on, Chris. Find one, man. Wait, I already see another blue ball. The guy's gonna get it. Craig, you have a blue ball?
No, I see a red ball.
You do not know how to play blue ball. What a blue ball we won!
I know another dude has a blue ball too. Hurry up. Well, hurry up. We're gonna hurry up. We're gonna hurry up.
Follow me to victory! I'm waiting for you to shoot it. Come on, Trey, faster, slowpoke. Now you ready to see the copy shot?
You said what shot?
Oh, power range.
You said what shot?
Dirty.
Hurry up, I'll do that to
I feel like you're getting game mode. Not giving shit up on it.
Let's go with it. Let's go with it.
I have 5 bags of you now.
You see, now I have to play till I get what's it called, 10,000. You see, with a certain set. Smasher, can you please just help me with dodgeball, bro? I'm helping you hit hole 93.
Fine.
Thank you. You can take it in Smash Road.
Behind you.
Look, he wants to...
No,
you're
not.
That upgrade, please. Hold up, let me upgrade. Upgrade.
Hurry up and upgrade. Have an upgrade.
Upgraded my meter. I mean.
Hurry up.
Alright, where we going? Where we going?
Why do you have a phone?
Do you think it was a thoughtless decision, or would you probably have done the same?
Oh, wow.
Percentage. I look at my field goal percentage. My win and my field goal percentage.
Your win is a 42.
No, it's not.
You're winning a 72. You're winning a 72.
Yes.
I texted you to the pro-am.
I have a 72.71 percentage and I have a
Rebounds per game.
Yes. made some mistakes, so all this was happening. Like that. I live it's been like that for a couple of years. That's what it is.
Imagine trading an amateur. Oh, you'll be an amateur by the end of the season.
I've always been fine. Not that I love him.
What if
Yo,
I
just
actually...
an amateur from over.
That's a joke.
It's compromise. She still gets nervous if I forget about my phone for a while.
Turn up on you.
I know this isn't normal for a parent, but good work. Second, I've heard about cases that are much worse than this. So,
Whoever's winning, I'll tell y'all whoever's winning, let's check all of their things.
And our science teacher.
And she's an investigator.
Alright, shut up, you.
Yeah, I like
So, let me check G-Hum.
that day. I forgot to charge
No,
my
I'm kidding. Oh, no.
No, check TYD. No, check Guard Me Pat. Check GM Ham 15 and check TYD.
No! Yeah!
Those are the ones who are winning. What are you talking
No,
about?
G-Dram. G-Dram is a grass cleaner. 17 magazine, 3 Hall of Fame magazine gold. I can't check his work percentage though. He was
Alright,
so
for bottom coach, it has a 50 figures in like 3
No, losers, don't look at them. Look at the other team, but
Oh my god, but
My mum was
Shut up,
crying, probably thinking I was dead. She must have been happy I came home, but she didn't look like it.
Guardian Pat.
And she wasn't even angry about me coming home.
Guardian
Guardian
Rat,
Rat.
stupid.
Oh yeah, I can't.
He has a 44 win percentage.
I don't trust me. Was afraid she was beaten probably 100 times during our arguments. After a few days, the whole thing seemed to be
G-Dram
and my mum didn't even try as hard to control me as she used to. Like, she would
has a
even
47
listen
win
during the day.
percentage.
how about
And I
not?
was totally fine with that. I was surprised.
Bro, but he has
But I
3 Hall
thought
of Fame
my mum was
matches.
so shocked at me that it had a positive effect.
47 win
So
percentage.
about 2 weeks after the incident,
Okay,
How about
but only not
not?
class,
Look at daddy. Look at daddy.
gets an extra pay. My backman had this
Look at TYD.
a lot of useless stuff, and I rarely went. It's a
He
total
must have a
mess, and
20
it's
win
hard to find
percentage.
anything in there right away. So I'm looking
He's a playmaker soccer with 3 gold
89
badges.
Olympic stock creator with. He has a 55 win percentage. He's the only guy on the team.
and I had no idea why it was there.
Pro.
I googled
What's
the
the
word
mouth? What was the start?
found out it was a GPS tracking. I
But he
was
is
furious.
positive, and they'll have a
This was just
50
like
percent.
But the one team had like 40%.
right after the glass finished.
Both of y'all are negative, so.
Stupid.
I'm not
Yeah, we should really
That's
get
the next
connected.
day.
Like,
At that moment, I thought I could not take it anymore.
I'm
For some
blown now.
reason, I left the GPS device in my backpack.
You know, but you want to talk about being negative? Bam, starting the game. Shooting that point.
I wanted mom to see where I was going, to hurt her feelings.
Yeah, you're wrong.
That's on
I
Bond.
didn't have any money for a bus, so I called my friend Leo. Leo is 3 years old and
Sir,
we've known each other for ages. And
that's
Leo
on
has
Bond.
I called him and asked for help. Unfortunately, he had a day off, so he didn't know.
Hey, that's on God. I'm shooting half full almost the whole game, and that's on God.
Oh,
I said on God, right there.
Really tried to remember, and I guess I wasn't accurate enough.
No, I'm kidding. I had my fingers fucked up.
bro, Musa.
Imagine being positive.
It's okay.
Imagine changing positive.
I know who to call.
Huh? I'm positive by 110 on my other account.
No, you're not. Come on, you're positive. It's negative by 100%. Oh, God. Look at that, really 975 in the blood.
You're not. You think just because I'm sick? Oh, my strength is at 86, so I won't get body as much.
That's great. Yeah. You said that's nice.
It's because he's a glass.
Green. Maggie. Shut up, babe. 2K?
Mom knew it wasn't normal to spy me, but she had gotten too scared the previous time. We may suggest doing this. But for this
Oh,
time,
you know, I love you, but you
I'll
love me.
handle the rest. Just in case. Since my part-time, the whole building is closed. To take care. I hope you guys
Who's
Why
calling
don't
me?
love me?
Hey,
Do you,
my mom's calling me.
the whore?
To most, he's
The
filmed me
beautiful?
as a profile
Chill
To
out.
me, he's, well, dad. So when his joint pain from psoriatic
Your mom's
arthritis
young?
got really bad, it scared me. What could that pain mean? Joint pain could mean joint
Your
damage.
mom's got butt.
Hello?
Relieve joint pain helps stop irreversible joint damage.
Hello?
And helps skin get clear.
Read all of my blood.
Hi, mom.
Hi, son.
Yes, mom.
Infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic
Oh my
reactions.
god.
Huh? Pardon me?
Hey, oh man. God, you said you were
Yes. Huh? I can't hear you. Say that again? Yes, mom.
Nagger! Give me the key off for it, Nagger. I hate you, game, like, so much.
Pardon me, mom? I miss you too, mom. Mom? Yes, mom. Mom, can I ask you a question? Like, I don't mean to sound like a picky kid, but like, when are you sending the $100? Thursday? Thursday? So, give me straight. You get paid on Thursday, Wednesday, and how much are you getting paid? Can you like tell me? Yes. Over 4,000 in the month? Hold up. I must be dreaming. Repeat that again, mom? A piece of land? What are people talking about piece of land? What are you talking about?
I remember very clearly the first time when we met each other online. I was browsing my social page and discovered that you've been
In Florida? Why do you have to go to Florida? Why are you buying that land in Florida?
And this is some boy of my age from a different city. Strange. She was in common with my classmates. Normally, I don't react to their life, but this one,
Mom, when we ever have a chance, maybe in summer when we ever have a chance, can we see Smash Bro?
All this is
Smash Bro?
it's trash. You eat it before you finish cleaning?
A nice vacation to see Smash Bro.
You can keep your bag and you can throw all the other stuff away.
Oh, not this year. Next year?
he said that he saw my profile among his suggested friends.
Of course, I always constantly try to school. Have you seen my grades, Mom? Come on now.
Isn't that what lights are about? Gorgeous. He even had a sense
Mom, I'm not like those kids who do so bad in school they fail gym class. Ouch.
Dude, that's a song. No, I did it. Oh God, I did it. I gotta beat Merlin.
When I want to be in when I grow up, I want to be just like you, Mom. I want to be, Mom, I want to be just like you. I want to be a cleaner, have a successful business, and bribe my kids for money.
I want to respond briefly because, they say that a girl should be
I mean, no, not bribe. I mean blackmail. I'm sorry. I meant blackmail, not bribe. I'm sorry. I meant blackmail.
He didn't seem subject to it. This chat went on without interruption.
Right here, boy.
The one that I was told to
Hello.
be careful. You need to check people before you become attached.
But you practice so bad.
What about my teacher?
I'm just already deeply in love.
A TV teacher. TV teacher. I'd rather be a cop.
When the whole kitchen finish, I'll let you know, okay? When the whole kitchen finish, let me know. So I can come in and set it. And then we can start taking care.
That's good.
Mom, Mom,
He is actually a 2 hours
you mind if I call you back because I just left to some bums and now I'm about to break my controller.
After all our messages,
I didn't say nothing, but can I call you back though?
I remember I was so nervous.
Yes,
as if
Mom.
I was going on a real date. From early morning, I was doing my hair, thinking about what I would wear, putting on makeup. I was trembling from head to toe, and when I was supposed to press the button to respond, my hands were shaking.
My controller broke.
And I managed to do it only after 3 attempts. On the screen, I saw my Satan, all pale, visibly nervous, and trembling as much as I was. The feelings overwhelmed me, and I cried, and he was just trying to console me. We are now remembering our first video chat laughing, but at that moment, I was so scared and vulnerable and dead serious. Several months passed, and we were texting the whole day and making video chats, but I felt that
I have
we
a
needed some
69.6
movement,
ratio
which was
sensor.
meeting each other in real life. I remember one of the happiest days of my life when Stan told me his parents were going to visit their relatives in a town near my city, and he asked to bring him along. I was like, oh, tell me it's true. Tell me you're not kidding. Show me the ticket. You won't cancel, right? And he was laughing and telling me that that was true and he would come by all means. He did come. I hardly remember that day. I didn't sleep a single moment the night before, and got up with a heart rate at somewhere around 200. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't do anything. My hands were trembling. I remember while I was arriving to meet him, I saw everything in a haze. And there I saw him with a cute teddy bear in his hands, smiling and looking at me. I was just praying he didn't notice I was about to faint. Just an hour into our meeting, I started calming down and hugging the teddy bear because it was so much better than online. I felt very miserable that it would finish very soon. But he consoled me saying that we would figure out something. And that's when we made our first kiss. And it was so breathtaking. I still remember it on my lips. Well, what should I say? This was the first and the only time we met in real life. I'm not tired of our chat.
I have a 69.61 percentage.
That feeling when you want to be close to someone you love, but you can't, is very frustrating, but also somehow sweet.
No, I'm not.
But still,
I promise you, this is
get rid
right.
of it.
Right
We're
there.
living through high school, and soon time will come to
What'd you
think
say?
what to do next. And we were discussing to enter college in
What's that, the
2016.
16? 8.
This is the idea that really keeps me
8.
afloat and makes me remain positive and concentrated. It's nice to have an aim in mind. And also, I can confirm to you that sometimes first love is not something that vanishes quickly. Sometimes it gets stronger every day. I'm so happy. I hope I've managed to pass you my warm feeling. Share this video with your friends, and put a like if you enjoyed my story.
Don't even my fault. What's in my... I'm not losing no more games. Somebody step up. I really see
Y'all cannot be selling me. I swear to God, if y'all trolling me, I'm really about to block y'all.
I must confess,
I'm on
I
God.
was living
I'm
a
not
lie
sorry.
for several months.
Yeah,
By the time I turned 16, all of my
Am I
friends
playing
already had
defense? Who's not
boyfriends.
playing defense?
This was all they talked about.
Who's going 1 for 3
Boyfriend
as a
this
stretch?
and boyfriend that. Blah, blah,
I'm
blah.
a small forward.
I was the only one without a
I don't
boyfriend.
mean nothing. You
And
see
they
this
started
answer
to make
too.
fun of me for that. And I felt like
My
a total
point.
loser compared
My
to them.
point.
One day they
He's
asked
a
me,
pure. You're
"Hey,
getting
Lily,
clamped by a pure
you still don't have a
sharpshooter.
boyfriend?"
Small forward.
And I did something very stupid. I should have said, no, I don't. Instead, I said, yeah, I do. He's great. That was a big mistake because they immediately started to ask
I'm talking
questions.
about me.
What's his name? What's he like? Is he
You
cute?
talked about me.
I had to
How do I
improvise.
do the
So I
push?
came
She's
up with
what?
an
That's
answer
my
on the
first
spot.
shot. Miss.
It was like,
No, no, but that.
Dan,
Why that's open?
he is very nice. He's into, hockey. God, it was so embarrassing. But suddenly, they all changed their attitude
No,
towards
wait,
me.
you got passed me
They
like that?
stopped mocking me and
Switch,
acting like I was the
switch,
worst
man,
girl of the
switch,
group.
man, switch,
Finally,
Smash
During
around
the
and do
next
the
day,
pushies
when
right
they
here.
started
Do the
discussing
ball.
their boyfriends again, I realized that they would eventually ask me about Dan as well. So I
Should've
had to
went
lie
to the perimeter.
again.
So
Tell
can I
how
do
me
the
and Dan went to a
pushies or
concert.
nah? I can't
And of
get the
course
ball.
they asked me, what
Can I do the
concert?
pushies or
And
not?
1,000 more
Get the ball.
questions.
Go,
After
go.
this, I started to plan everything in advance.
Right here.
Like
Go,
where
pull it,
me
pull
and
it, pull
Dan
it, just
were
pull it,
the
just pull it,
previous
just pull it,
evening,
just pull it.
what he was like, and how our relationship was progressing. In a weird way, Dan felt like a real person.
If I lose.
Soon, just
If I
telling
lose.
about Dan
If I
wasn't
really
enough.
lose.
My friends asked to show his
Why not
photos,
subscribe?
messages,
Come on, just
and
climb
stuff like
up,
that.
bro.
So I had to find pictures of some cute guy online to make social media profiles. Of course, I made all accounts private so they couldn't check his profile. I spent a lot of time writing messages to myself from Dan to make him seem real. At some point, Rose even got a little bit jealous because Dan was so much better than their boyfriend. They were saying, I
Us is
wish
in the
my
middle, I
boyfriend
know.
were a bit
Say
more
it's in
like
the middle.
Dan. Of course, because
Smash
I
for only
wasn't
press the
Dan.
ball downward. Do icon
Next,
passes.
they started to ask,
I mean, I did
how
set
come you
in
don't
the
have any
middle.
pictures
Off
together
balls.
with Dan?
Off balls. Watch the off
So,
balls.
guess what I had to do? If you guessed, Photoshop
Go the other way.
pictures
Go
of
the
me
other
and Dan
way. Go
together.
the other way.
Then you were right. I spent hours
Green.
and hours
Go.
trying to learn Photoshop just to make believable photos of me and Dan. When my friends
Watch
were
your
going
mouth.
somewhere
That's
to hang
actually
out,
good.
I had to decline because I was with Dan. When in reality, I was trying to make those stupid fake photos. Even photos weren't enough at some point. I guess they were suspicious, so they asked why they had never seen Dan. I had to lie to them about him living far away, so it was tricky to see each other. But they knew something was wrong because before I had been telling them how we were meeting every day. It had to stop.
Stop
I
arguing.
couldn't
Stop
tell
arguing.
them
Stop
the
arguing.
truth. Instead, I started to plan our breakup. But what could my perfect Dan do that would lead to a breakup?
He
After
really
thoroughly
did a
thinking through the options,
spin.
I chose
He
that Dan
really
cheated
did
on
a
me with another
spin
girl.
on
I hope that this would
green.
not only end my endless lies, but also make girls feel sorry for me.
Your shocker is
Next
really
day,
the only
I told
problem.
girls my sob story about how
I
Dan was
bet.
secretly dating
Move.
another girl all of this time. And that was why he was so perfect all the time. He was feeling guilty. I expected girls to
You're a
comfort me,
legend.
but instead, they started to laugh.
I'll set screen
Turned
in the
out,
middle. I'll set
they
screen
knew
in
I
the
was
middle. I'll
lying
set
for
screen
a
in the
few
middle.
weeks already. They noticed I was logged in on Dan's Facebook, but decided to keep silent to see how far I would go. I was
Green.
so embarrassed that I went away and tried to keep out of their sight for a few days. After some time, I apologized for lying and asked if we could still be friends. They said yes, but of course, now they were making fun of me and Dan every day. I would never lie to my friends again. The worst part about the situation
Just
is
need
that I
three.
couldn't
We
stand
just
to
need
spend
three. I'll
searching for an
set. What's it called?
actual
Set.
boyfriend
I'll do pushies
instead
for
of
outreach right
spending
here.
hours on the imaginary one. If there is something good about
Come on,
it,
outreach,
I guess
man.
I'm now in Photoshop.
Come on, outreach, man. Come on, outreach, man.
Please share this story to avoid other
Wait.
girls creating
Wait.
fake boyfriends
Go.
and embarrassing themselves.
Hit outreach. Hit outreach. Oh, never mind. That's you. Oh, I thought you missed. I thought you missed.
S&W Kitchens is simply wonderful. Now
Come on,
is
no
the time to
threes.
get that
No
kitchen or
threes, no
bathroom
threes, no
remodel that
threes.
you've always
No
dreamed of. Maybe
No
you've always
threes.
wanted to make your bathroom a sanctuary. Well, I'm here to
Get
tell
out,
you
get
S&W
out,
Kitchens
get out.
is the
What
place for the
orange?
latest in design and function. Now in their 40th year, family-owned S&W Kitchens will make your dream design a reality. Visit one of their 5 showrooms across the state with the new showroom in Windermere opening soon at SNWKitchens.com.
My name is Brian, and I have a best
Yes,
friend.
my skills are 84.
We always thought that nothing could in any way damage our friendship.
Y'all want me to just post up on the search for game? So can we not just risk it and just... I may be a 70 something, but guess what's my
We
friend?
actually met online. We both
I have
played the same
IQ.
game. At first,
I may
all
be a
three of us
70,
would
but I
chat
have
online,
IQ.
but then
I may
we
be a
started
70, but I
hanging
got
out with her
IQ,
in real
dog.
life as well. She was fun.
Come on, now you really think I was gonna sell out hours
And
like
I
that?
started
Come on
to like
now.
her very much. One evening, after we had walked Phoebe home,
sure it's
we were
probably
talking
something
about how
to
awesome
do.
she was, and I eventually told Eric that I liked her. To my surprise, Eric told me that he liked her as well. At first, we thought it was awesome. Like, we were such great friends that even our taste in girls was similar, and we thought that it wasn't a big deal. We were hanging out together, But of course, online I was chatting with Phoebe one-on-one, and I got a feeling that she may like me as well. I decided not to tell it to Eric, so he wouldn't get upset, and continued to talk to Phoebe daily. Later, Eric told me that he thought that Phoebe liked him because she was so friendly to him, and I told him that I felt the same about her and me. I told him that I would ask Phoebe out, but Eric got mad and said that he should do it because he had a better chance with her and it was fair.
Oh my god, I have a
I disagreed,
71.2
so
field goal
we actually had a serious
percentage.
argument for the first time in our life. After it, we talked less with each other. And when all three of us were hanging out together, Eric desperately tried to be funny and cool with her. Basically, he never acted like
Smasher almost has a Smasher, you almost have a higher 3-point percentage than 3-point. He has a 61.1 3-point percentage.
Later, Eric started to make some fairly noticeable but mean jokes about me, like saying, "Hey Brian, want to race towards that
Smasher,
sign?"
you have a
And
58.4.
if I said
Smasher, you have a
no, he would answer,
58.4
"Of course
3-point
not.
percentage.
I forgot you're the weakest in our class." So, I usually said yes, and Eric was always a bit faster than me. Of course, I argued with him and tried to answer the same way he did, but it was so stupid. Online, I was telling Phoebe how Eric was acting like a jerk all of a sudden, and she was like, "He said the same thing about you. What's happening between you guys?" I thought of telling her that I liked her then, but decided that I wanted to do it in a more romantic way, so I planned to ask her without Eric. But we already planned to go together, so I wanted to do it afterwards. So we were hanging out as usual, and then suddenly Eric told Phoebe in front of me that he liked her and wanted to date her. I guess he planned that I wouldn't say anything because it would be awkward, but I couldn't lose my chance. So I said right after him that I liked her too, and that she should choose the best one. And yes, it was awkward. I still remember how wide open her eyes were at this moment. She clearly didn't know what to say. So she said something like, well, actually, I have a boyfriend, guys. I'm sorry. The rest of the evening was very awkward. Like, she was clearly uncomfortable at this point. And maybe she didn't have a boyfriend, but the situation itself was weird for her. So we walked her home. She muttered slowly and went home. After that, we didn't really hang out with her. And I guess I understand why she didn't want to anymore. Or maybe she really had a boyfriend. Me and Eric didn't talk for weeks.
Let me just keep on doing posties for y'all.
I missed Phoebe too because she was a good friend, but Eric was my best friend. Even other people at school.
Our screen middle.
So one day after school, I texted Eric and I asked if he wanted to hang out, and he said yes. At first it was a bit awkward. We were both mad at each other, but eventually we just started talking and joking around as usual, and soon it was like it was before. We didn't talk about Phoebe at first because it was an awkward memory for both of us, but then we did, and decided that next time we would act like this towards each other. I now think that I could have lost my best friend because we were both too stupid,
and if he picks
and we
up
should have
out,
handled
and if
this
he picks up,
situation
I'm a
better.
cut. If he picks up, I'm a cut.
Have you ever argued with your friends about girls? If yes, then like this video and share it, because friends are super important, and you can't afford to lose them.
My best friend turned out to be toxic.
We proudly make tequila, but what matters most is how we make it. When you enjoy Patron, you're supporting our commitment to give back to the highlands of Jalisco, Mexico. Whether it's composting and reusing leftover agave fiber, supporting our community's local food bank, or ensuring continued education for our employees, we believe producing the world's finest tequila means giving back to the people, community, and environment that make what we do possible. Patron, handcrafted with more than tequila in mind.
Hi, I'm Jenny, and sometimes people are not what they seem to be, like a wolf in sheep's clothing. My story is about a person exactly like that. About a year ago, my family and I moved to another city, so of course, I had to adapt to a new school, and the hardest part was making new friends. I did get along with my classmates, but not to the point of actually being friends with them. It all changed during one of the classes where I was sitting next to Rachel. She stood out compared to other kids. She dressed differently, talked differently, and seemed way smarter than everybody else. I really wanted to approach her, but didn't know how. Fortunately, she did it herself. One day, she passed a note to me with a question. What's your favorite band? I answered, and then she wrote her favorite one. We kept exchanging letters, and it was a very cute way of getting to know each other, especially when you were bored in class. Long story short, I found out that we had a lot in common, and we immediately hit it off. In just a few weeks, we became best friends. Soon, everybody knew that Rachel and I are always together. At school, outside school, and if someone invited one of us to a party, they knew that both of us would come. It was magical. To be honest, I looked up to Rachel. She knew everything, from fashion to movies and art. I wanted to be a little bit more like her. What could have gone wrong? Well, soon, first red flags began to appear. I was saving money for months to buy these new awesome sneakers, and I was super happy when I finally could afford them. I put them on and proudly went to school. I couldn't wait to show them to Rachel. I expected her to be happy for me, but she said, "Oh, finally, I wouldn't be ashamed to be seen with you in public." Okay, that was weird and not what I expected. But okay, it was a joke. But then it happened again and again. She made snarky comments about my looks, about my taste in music, or me in general. Every time she made it look like a joke, but I still could see her sarcastic smile and how she rolled her eyes every time I said something she didn't like. If I got upset or tried to confront her, she always said, "It's just a joke. Stop overreacting." And what can you answer to that? It made me paranoid.
How about we
Maybe
just
it
hurry
was
up
intentional, and I should take it as it was intended. As a joke? If we were in the company of other people, her comments would double down, and I still took it all without any objections. Then she started bailing it regularly. For example, we had to meet in a mall to go to a concert, but she didn't show up, and then she said she had forgotten. It happened a few times, sometimes even during the same week. At first, I was upset, but then I realized that by this time, I had made a lot of new friends. So I started hanging out more with them and less with Rachel. I even met a guy whom I liked, and I thought that he liked me as well. And you know what? All of it made Rachel fully reveal her true self. She started sending me angry texts about how I betrayed her and wasn't a real friend. Then begged forgiveness, saying that she is very lonely and can't live without me. I thought enough is enough, so I told her that I'm not okay with the way she treated me and that I didn't want to be friends with her anymore. She called me 20 times in a row, and I blocked her because at this point I knew that she didn't respect me. Funnily enough, the story didn't stop there. I started dating a boy I liked, and everything was good until I noticed that he was talking with Rachel at school. I assumed the worst and asked him what she had said to him. He told me that Rachel had said to him to stop dating me because I was a horrible person and I would betray him the same way I had betrayed her. I asked if he believed her, and thankfully, he laughed and said, "Of course not." I'm still a bit upset about Rachel being such a toxic person, but I'm proud that I noticed it soon enough and didn't let myself be manipulated. Do you have people like these in your life? Tell your story in the comments. Please also like this video to support my story. It is very important for me.
Like 720.
Hey there guys, I'm Brittany, and I'm lucky. I come from a very wealthy family,
What's my
but I'm not here to boast. Unfortunately, everyone has their own problems, and mine are not smaller than anyone else's. My main difficulty is to find friends, and this is the reason why. I don't think that I'm arrogant or a snob, or whatever they think about kids from rich families. My dad is a very simple person, a self-made man, and he wants his children to work our way through life too. It doesn't mean that we have any strict limitations on use of money. His idea is that we need to invest our time and effort to study and work, like anyone else who's not as lucky as we are. This is why we have always been living a pretty simple life. Not in some mansion, but in a usual house. Dad also insisted that we went to usual schools, not in any high-end private ones. When I was a child, I didn't even notice the difference between myself and other children. We were all sharing the same studies and hobbies. I'm a very sociable person, so I didn't have any problems finding friends. But when I became a teenager and moved to high school, I noticed that things had changed. Everyone was divided into groups and ranks. There was not a group of children anymore. Now we had nerds, jocks, cheerleaders, bullies,
oh my god, this dude's
and whoever
73 wins
else.
and 230
I didn't like the
losses.
concept
Oh
of
my god.
human
Can I get a
classification
train in the
that one
chat?
needs
Can I
to
get a
adapt
train in the
in
chat?
order to enjoy their life. As far as I go, I'm quite easygoing. I was accepted into the celeb group. I mean, it wasn't my goal,
True.
but it was a new school and I just wanted to make friends.
I'm positive by
They came
11.
to me and
So,
proposed for me to hang out with them. Why should I say no? They seemed like really nice people. We were chatting a lot about designer clothes and gadgets and all of the things that are trendy nowadays.
come on,
This
cut on
is
the
when I found
slasher.
out that
Cut
they
on the
had
slasher.
somehow
Move
already
on, move
known
on.
who I was and who my family was. This is when I had my first doubts. I am not a fool, and I can understand that sometimes people can have self-interest when choosing friends. I started watching my friends attentively. Dad had taught me that
Smasher,
you
tell
always
me
need to check
why,
people before
Smasher.
trusting them.
I have a
Even if you've
90,
never
I
had a
have an
situation
88
where you
watt
had to
and an
mistrust people before.
88 shot.
Everything seemed okay. It was a large group of people, 8 of us, all with different backgrounds.
Do something.
Some of them were a bit bossy, others were okay, and one of them, Leah, was particularly nice. Just regular people with different characters. And that's okay, I thought. We spent a lot of time together.
Thank you.
Meeting outside of school as well. And as time passed, I never noticed any particular interest towards my money. That was when I relaxed. When things started changing, I didn't even notice. From time to time, when we went out, one or two of them would ask me to pay for their movie tickets or for a coffee, and swore to pay me back. They never paid
Wait,
me
hold
back.
up. You see that
And
other
I
girl in
thought it was a bit petty to
Sacramento?
remind them.
That's a... Oh,
Then
they're
their appetites
friends.
started growing. Sometimes they'd ask me to pay for a round of bowling or coffee for everyone. I didn't think it
No, I
was
got
fair.
this time.
They
Trust
were
me,
my
third time's
friends,
a charm,
and
bro.
I
Third
thought it
time's
was
a
a bit
charm. Third
shameful
time's
to
a
make
charm.
girls for money. It was only Leah who never asked me for anything. Then I became irritated because of the situation and started thinking, what if they just wanted to be my
Good shot,
friends because of my
princess.
money? What if they don't even like me?
If I get
At some point, thinking such thoughts over and over can bring you paranoia. I got totally convinced I had reached that point, and my self-esteem plummeted. I understood that, and the time came to act after one episode. One girl had a birthday, and we collected money to make a shared present. I was asked to make an input of $100. I didn't question the sum, until I found out that all the others only made an input of $30 each. I hate inequality and unfairness. If I had earned that money myself, that would be okay with me. But that was my dad's money and I was angry. I was also frustrated and nervous because I was about to lose my friends, and that is never pleasant. So I made a plan. I wanted to check if they were after my money or for me. We already had trust issues, and thought that it's better to be alone than with friends like that. So one day, I met them, all sad, and said that we had financial problems at home. That my dad had lost his business, and that he had cut my pocket money completely. I saw them exchange glances, but they didn't say anything. Everything went normal, and I already relaxed.
Even
But then,
if I
when we
have
decided to go to the
takeover
movies,
Smash,
I asked
think
someone
this
to
is
pay
the
for me.
slasher in the game.
I said, I'm broke.
Are
I said,
slashers this
I'm sorry, guys.
overpowered?
I'll pay you back as soon as I can. They exchanged glances again. Look, we're not as rich as you
Our
are
standing
and
corner,
can't
our
sponsor
standing
you.
corner.
Sorry.
Are you seeing
Maybe
game
it's
chat?
better for you to go another
Our
time.
standing corner, our standing
That was
corner,
it.
standing
I
corner,
knew it.
standing corner.
How could I even think that someone could be disinterested about my money?
Please.
I was looking at their backs as they were walking away, all disappointed, and didn't notice that Leah remained by my side. Look, she said, do you need help? Do you need to talk? I understand it can be hard. She offered to pay for me as we went to grab a coffee. That was when I told her that everything was fine with my dad and me, and that was just my way to filter my friends. I thanked her from my heart because she somehow restored my faith in people. We've been friends ever since, and I never turned back to my celeb group. I now know that you don't need to trust all people blindly, but it doesn't mean that there are no people who can be trusted.
An amateur one
Hope
who is
none of you have
73
trust
with
issues.
200
If you have them,
losses to
tell me
ever
about them in the
expose
comments.
you
Put a
bad
like
leader.
if you enjoyed my story.
My papa needs me to do
Hello everyone, I'm Clara, and this is a story of how I learned to say no to people. I've always been a hardworking student, and my classmates knew that, and frequently asked for help. I didn't mind. In fact, I was happy
He
to.
should have finished it
Sometimes
by
they
dunking on
asked me to
Smash. I
copy my
promise you would've
homework
won.
or
I would've
help during a
I'll
task,
send it out, right?
and I said
Not
yes
fucking-
because
I've always thought that you should help your friends. The only problem was that they didn't see me as their friend. My class had several groups of friends who were regularly hanging out together, but none of them even invited me. Even if they had a big party, they usually were forgetting to invite me. It was bothering me, because during school days, at least half of my classmates asked me to help them one way or another during the day. As soon as they finished, they were gone and didn't even want to talk to me. Sometimes they would even ask me to do their homework before the day was over. They would give me the assignment and go away to hang out with their friends. And then during group projects, everyone would try to be in the same group with me, and they wouldn't do anything for the project, letting me do everything and then get a good grade. I still kept helping them because I thought that one day they would see how I was always useful to them and never said no. But this day never came. In fact, the opposite happened. People were noticing or talking to me less and less, to the point I felt invisible. I thought maybe if I politely explained my point of view, they would understand. So the next time the most popular guy in my class, Jack, asked me to do his homework for him, I said, "Hey Jack, I think you should try doing it yourself, because I don't have time today for it." I thought it would work, but he just started to push me to do his homework for him, like, "Come on, Clara, don't be like that. We're friends, right?" I wanted to say no, but instead, I ended up doing homework for him and a few other people. I desperately wanted to stand up to them, but how could I argue when they were so loud and confident and I was not? I couldn't go to a teacher because then I would be a snitch, so I continued to do chores for them. One day we had a pair assignment, and of course, Jack was the first to raise his hand to be with me, and I again couldn't say no. I think Jack assumed that I would do everything myself, so he didn't even bother to talk with me about the assignment. But this time, I really did want to do 100% of the work, because I had many other assignments, and well, it was intended for two. So I texted Jack, because it was easier than talking in person. I texted something with basically the idea that he should do 50% of the work, because I wouldn't be able to do it alone. He texted okay, and I was happy. Finally. But it was all a lie, because the next day he came to me and told me, "Hey, I'm really busy lately and I can't work on the project. Can you help?" At first I said, "Jack, I'm really busy." But he kept saying, "Please, please," every time I objected. So I agreed. Again. Then, next Friday evening, I saw Jack's photos from social media.
Please get out of my
and he was
shoes,
partying. And by this time, I already made my half of the project, and he had to present it by Tuesday. So I wrote to Jack that it was unfair to me, and that he should finish his half and send him what I'd already done. He had read the message, but didn't answer. Monday came, and he told me, "Sorry, I didn't have any time to make the project. Can you do it?" I really wanted to say yes, but I collected myself and said no. He started to tell that I promised and that it's not fair, and though it was scary, I said no again. He then got angry and insulted me, but I said no again. In the end, he said, "You know we will fail the project if you won't do it." I said yes, and when he went away, he said once more that I should do it. Tuesday came, and I didn't do his half out of principle, though he was really sure I did, and I don't know why, because I told him no multiple times. I presented my half, and Jack was sitting there, getting a bit nervous. I said, "Now it's Jack's turn." He came to present, made sounds like, Teacher was looking at him very annoyed, and some of the classmates who didn't like Jack giggled. We got a bad grade, but it was worth it, because I finally stood up for myself and learned to say no. Jack was super angry at me, but some other guys and girls actually came to me and said it was kind of cool. They realized I did it on purpose. Turns out a lot of people disliked Jack.
because he was very pushy and full of himself.
Masha,
After this, it was a bit easier to say no to others. I still help those who appreciate it, but never to people who treat me without any respect. Like this video if you think that all of us should learn to stand up for ourselves, and subscribe for more.
Come on, man.
Hi, I'm Terry. My story is, well, it's just ridiculous. But at the same time,
Smash. I'm cutting.
If you're a coach, consultant, or service professional, your clients are counting on you to solve the big problems. When the chips are down, they need you. Not some other provider and not some other coach. They need you. But if your marketing isn't powerful enough to reach those people exactly when they need you, then you're letting them down, aren't you? And that's not what I want for your clients, and it's not what I want for you. My name is Russ Rapino. I'm the founder of a company called Clients on Demand. And we specialize in helping coaches just like you attract the right clients at the right price anytime you want. And we do it using a 21st century strategy that is fast. No blogging, no podcasting, no content marketing strategies that take forever to work. We'll show you a simple 4-step process our clients use to rapidly scale their coaching businesses to 6 and even 7 figures faster than they ever thought possible. And if earning a few $100,000 or $1 million per year is a coach sounds like a crazy number to you, I understand. It sounded crazy to me too. But over the past 12 months, we've helped hundreds and hundreds of coaches from all over the world raise their prices, get new clients in the door, and get better outcomes for their clients than they ever have before. I want to invite you to a free presentation I'm doing today, where I'll pull back the exact strategies that our 6 and 7-figure clients are using every day to build thriving coaching practices. They're making money, they're changing lives, and they're doing it without sacrificing their freedom. Click here to join us. On the call, you're going to discover a few things. Number one, we're going to reveal to you the simple process that we use to take your potential clients from click to client in less than 24 hours, even when they've never heard of you before. Number two, we're going to show you the simple game plan that our clients are using to scale 6 and even 7 figures faster than they ever thought possible. And number three, we're going to show you how to do all of that without blogging or podcasting or doing any of that tedious content marketing stuff that nobody wants to do. Click this link, register for the presentation, and I'll see you there.
Watch this, I'm gonna run up on him. Watch it, I'm gonna run up on him. He died. Turn up, Nope. Okay. Yep, I'm getting off.
Hi, my name is Mary Ann. Several times in my life, other people's stories have helped me a lot. So I decided to submit my own story that has been happening over the last year. And writing it out turned out to be harder than I thought.
Nah, you're just trash.
Anyway, here's what I got. For as long as I can remember, my family was always doing well. I was born when my parents were already in their 30s. And even before they became a couple, they were business partners. They started out as the only employees in a tiny office in 1999, and in 10 years grew to be owners of a prominent cargo transportation business. So growing up, I have always had everything I needed and wanted. We lived in a really big house, more of a mansion, with a pool and a playroom for me. But even though I grew up privileged, I remember I was always eager to share and to help others. Throughout my life, my friends were always welcome at our house for pool parties and sleepovers. And when some of them reacted in a strange way, I never thought that they might be jealous. But yeah, I guess sometimes I misunderstood because I lived in my own little world and didn't understand the struggles some of my friends and their families had. So for me, the events in this story started happening around about a year ago. My parents had had stressful times before because of their work. Both my mom and dad started to get really nervous every day, especially when there was any conversation about money. And of course, I noticed changes in where we lived. We used to have 3 cars, and one of them was waiting for me to be old enough to drive. 2 of them had now disappeared. A lot of valuable stuff we had in our house, like little statuettes or works of art, were also vanishing. I tried to ask my parents what was going on, but Mom would say that everything was fine every time, like a broken record. and Dad would just leave the room, change the subject, or simply ignore the question. But one day I found out. I couldn't fall asleep at night, and I went to the kitchen to get some water. My parents were there having some edgy conversation, and I stopped before entering and listened for a while. I didn't hear the whole story, but what I got was that their business was failing and that they were spending most of their time in court now. They had to sell stuff to cover the expenses, and we were basically broke. Later I found out the details because I made my parents talk to me. Their business closed 2 years ago. Mom and Dad had been sure that things would eventually work out. I was determined to stay healthy. If we had to start saving,
What's
I was
up?
fine with it. But it didn't take long for me to go all the way to complete despair.
What's up?
I didn't have trouble with the
I have a
situation
74
itself.
percentage and my record is...
Like when I couldn't afford to go to the concert anymore. Yes, I know how light that sounds, but it was a huge shock for me since I never lived like that. Now sometimes I don't even afford to have a pizza with my friends, so I make excuses to stay home. It was not easy for my mom either. She was broken, would leave the house for weeks and just sat in the kitchen watching TV. We lived on the money we got from selling the rest of our stuff. And several months afterward, our old life had officially come to an end. We had to sell our house and move into a tiny apartment. That's when I started to feel terrible. There were several times where I would just blame my parents for all this out loud. And what shocked me the most was that they didn't even answer me.
Yo, you wanna fight?
They just got more and more upset. My life had changed more than I could imagine. I lost touch with a lot of my friends who were well off, and I was thinking about them. I was too embarrassed to keep going out with them. Of course, pretty soon my classmates found out, and the guys and girls who used to be jealous of me
and I'm 20 and 7. My record's
Once
20
it
and 7.
I just got more and more miserable. The person who gave me some real motivation was my dad.
I don't care.
After
Don't
several
die.
weeks of being depressed and having no idea what to do next, I made an effort to get out of this.
No one cares
Took
though.
a part of the money we got from selling the house and went to Alaska. My uncle lives there, and he invited my dad out to try to start a new business. Having nothing to lose, Dad decided to give it a shot.
Honestly, you're
I didn't stop me.
trash.
I started to take it all easier, and I stopped blaming my parents. My
You're a
classmate
trash
Julie lives with her
person, you know
grandparents
that?
in the city during the week, so she's closer to school, while her parents live on a farm not too far away. And every summer, her dad invites Julie's friends to stay there for as long as they want, helping around the farm, breathing fresh air, having fun, and so on. All of our families have known each other for a long time, so it's never a problem with parents. And after your stay ends, Julie's dad pays you a salary for all the help. No one goes there for the money.
Bobby Schmurda.
But money was my primary motivation when I said I wanted to go after I overheard the girls talking about it in late April. No one believed me at first. They thought that it was some kind of mean joke since I'd never shown any interest before. And it took me a while to convince them that I was dead serious. Long story short, in early June I arrived at the farm. My stay there was kind of a separate story. I learned so much stuff and I've done so many new things, most of which were outside my comfort zone, so it wasn't easy at first. After the first 2 days, I wanted to pack my things and leave. But after a month, when I already had to go back, I didn't want to leave. I loved this time so much and even earned about $300. This was my first paycheck ever. So now I'm back and writing this story. My dad is super busy, so we don't talk very often, but the news he's got is quite promising. Mom has seen a therapist and become more positive too. Now I'm sure he will be fine. I hope this was helpful to someone. Please don't be mean in the comments and share your own stories. I know this was everyone. And even if times get hard,
Now my
it's
critical
going to be better
percentage
soon.
is going down. I hate when this happens. Oh, and I'm 20 and 7. It's off.
Hello, my name is Jasmine, and my life is just ordinary. However, something has just happened to me that I guess is pretty insane. You see, I really love helping people. I think I get it from my mom. She's a pediatrician, and she's just the kindest, sweetest woman ever. Ever since I was a little girl, she said I should always put my feet in the other person's shoes, and that I should be kind to everyone. So that's just how it's always been, and it makes me happy. I like helping people.
You're making
I
a
volunteer
kidney
in the
body
library after
Schmurda.
school sometimes, and there's always this one girl in my class there. I never really see her with anyone. She's always alone, and for months I didn't want to disturb her because she seems to be really into her reading. But eventually, it just felt rude to ignore her like that. So I
Smash
started
after
trying
this.
to chat to her.
Smash after
The
this. I
first
should check
time,
my
she
bill.
barely even looked at me, so I hurried off. Then the next time I managed to find out her name, which was Kate, and she still didn't look up.
Yeah, I had 5.
I felt a bit upset
Plus
that she
one
didn't want to
plus
become
one
friends.
plus one.
After
Yeah,
all, I was
but
just being
I have one
nice.
like.
I then saw her sitting alone one lunchtime, and I decided to
throw
just
it
go
down.
sit with her. I plopped myself down on the seat opposite her and said, "Hi, Kate." She was twisting her spaghetti around and around on her fork, and she just looked so miserable.
Go around me,
I couldn't figure it out. I decided to ask her outright what was wrong. She dropped her fork, looked up at me, and said, "I have cancer." I immediately burst out crying. I mean, I know my mom's a nurse, and so I should be used to hearing about people being sick, but Kate is so young, and I just felt so bad for her. She looked a bit shocked that I was crying, but I just went straight over to her and gave her the biggest hug. No wonder she was so quiet and didn't want to talk. Kate looked so sad every day, and now it all made sense. The next day at lunch, she told me it was a rare form of cancer, and she might not have long left to live. I told her how awful that was, but that I'd make sure she was happy every day from now on. I invited all my friends to join us at lunchtimes, and then I organized a sleepover where Kate might feel more comfortable telling the other girls what was going on. Everyone loved her. You wouldn't actually believe she was so sick, because she seemed so happy all of a sudden, and after a couple of weeks, she was so popular and everyone wanted to be her friend. She had started wearing a rainbow headscarf wrapped around her head because she said she was losing her hair, and she soon started a trend. Everyone wanted to wear headscarves after that. I did worry that people were only becoming friends with her because she was sick, as I knew that the people in our class were good people and wouldn't do such a thing.
That game is fun.
Kate's
That
birthday
game
was
is fun,
coming up,
especially if you're a
and I
point
decided to
shooter.
organize a
You get
surprise
automatic
party for her at my
grades.
house. I invited everyone in our class and even
Yeah,
got her
Renegade
older
right now.
brother's bands to play in the garden. I told her to come over at 3 p.m. for a girly night with movies.
You
And
better
so at around
respect
2:30
NBA Live
p.m., we all
19.
started hiding
That
in the
game's
garden.
fun.
We waited, but by 3:10 there was still no sign of her. I told everyone to keep hiding, and I went to the front of the house to check if she was there. As I got closer, I heard her speaking. She was on the phone. She sounded pretty upset and kept saying, "Please, Mom."
Oh yeah.
I wondered
Oh yeah,
what
I'm
was
buying
wrong.
that game. Oh yeah.
Then I heard her
If you get
shout,
an 85
"Please just bring the
contact.
headscarf over right now, otherwise they won't like me anymore."
No, I want to make a point.
At that
I want to
moment,
make a point
Kate
shooter though
turned
because
around
it's
and
called,
saw
you
me
get a
standing there.
93 dribbling
I
and you
looked at
get
her
Allen
head and
Iverson
was
dribble
surprised to
moves.
see her thick hair still all there. Before I could say anything, she
Yes,
said,
of course.
"I can explain."
Of course.
She asked me to sit down, but I refused. I asked her if
Smash,
she
you
could
get Allen
live.
Iverson dribble
Did
moves
she
as a
actually
point
have
shooter,
cancer?
Smash, bro. Allen
Suddenly I felt like
Iverson
such a
dribble
fool.
moves.
How could someone lie about their health like this? Our health is one of the things we should cherish the most in the world. I felt angry for the first time in my life, like properly angry. When Kate saw how angry I was, she started crying and said she'd only done this because she admired me so much and had always wanted to be my friend and couldn't think of any other way to get my attention. I was speechless. I couldn't even look at her. I walked towards the door and went straight to my room. I shouted out the window to my friends hiding in the garden. My mum called me and I needed to take this call. I just sat on my bed, crying. I wasn't sure if I was crying because I was feeling angry and
What's
foolish,
it called? So
or
I'm a
because someone like
75.
Kate
If
felt the need to
I
fake
was
having
basketball down
cancer to get my
Westerners, I
attention,
get
or anyone's
max, I'm
attention for
stamina,
that
my
matter.
acceleration, my speed, my
This is
lateral quickness, my
pathetic, I
vertical.
know. I
I
haven't
get to be
told
at
anyone
85.
about this story, but I think I should. It's been a few days, and I need to decide whether to tell her secret or give her the chance to confess all about herself in front of everyone.
78.2?
What do you think?
What's my
Please
1
help
percentage?
me. What do you think I should do next? Please feel free to share your comments and advice in the comment section below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Easily. What do you mean doesn't let you see it? The game came out.
The fantastic thing about hand-me-downs is there's such a variety of massage techniques. My massage therapist, Chris, is just...
I need to share my story because I need to know that I am not alone. A year ago, I was a happy girl, and my biggest problem was bad happiness. I wish I could turn back and tell myself my life was wonderful. I am only 15. My name is Alice, and I am so tired.
Smash Bros. We're playing him.
I was tired one day. I was at school and my English teacher, our headmaster came in and asked me out. He looked very
92
worried.
shot creator.
I got nervous at once. When we came to his office, he urged me to sit down and told me that there was a problem in my family. My mom was coming by car to take me from school and got in a bad car crash. Really, really bad, he said. Be strong, Alice, he said. She is alive, but at the hospital. And doctors are evaluating how damaged she is. And now, please remain here until your dad comes to bring you home. I didn't cry, because I think I have some kind of nervous shock. He gave me some water. He called the school psychologist, and she tried to talk to me, but I remained silent. I didn't talk even when my dad came after me, and when he brought me home. I had only one thought. Dear God, if you exist, make my mom live and be healthy, and I will be a good girl forever. Then the news came from the hospital that was shocking. My mom was in a coma, and she had a very serious brain damage. All we had to do was to pray that she woke up. It lasted for quite a long time. Several weeks at least. My dad and me, we both were like robots. Waking up, having breakfast, doing our things, returning home, watching TV, going back to sleep. I had only one thought and couldn't concentrate on anything else. I was physically feeling that I was getting older, tired of waiting, and felt that if I look into the mirror, I see myself with white hair and first wrinkles. When the news came, I didn't know how to accept it. She finally woke up. That was the good news. But the bad one was that doctors said she suffered grave brain damage. That means she didn't talk or react or recognize anyone. They called it a vegetative state. But actually, it is a vegetable state. That means the person can only breathe at most. This was pure horror. Believe me. I came to her quite often. Was looking at her and saw a shell of my mom. When my actual mom left. I imagined that she had left, but would definitely turn back. But they told me no one knew how she'd react to the treatment. The doctors and nurses and ourselves did anything we could to wake her up. I spent long hours reading stories to her, hoping that she hears me. And finally, one glorious day, I noticed that when I was reading, she was moving her eyes in my direction as if she heard me. That was a miracle. I ran out of the ward yelling happily. The doctor said that was good news. Because that means that some of the damaged brain cells are being restored. And from that moment on, we could start active rehabilitation. They also made some brain scan that confirmed that there are regions in her brain that are reacting. We made a party, me and my dad, to celebrate. I swear. Silly as I am, I was sure she would get better in no time now that her brain has woken up. We went to physical rehab. Our nurses moved her limbs here and there. She underwent some strange electrotherapies or something like that, and actually they treated her all day long. She gave a little more reactions, but she still didn't talk, didn't recognize us, didn't react, and suddenly all my hope went away. I realized that my mom won't turn back. I remember the exact very moment when this understanding came. I brought her to a room with a projector and made her watch our family videos. And as I saw so happy and her healthy in the screen, it was the first time in the whole year when I started sobbing and then cried, holding her hand. I told you I was tired. Of course, I never lost hope, and I never will. But one part of me knows that she will never be the same anymore. and this understanding tears me apart. I sometimes imagine my mom just went away for a vacation to some beautiful island and is enjoying her life now. I just wish I could be there with her. Maybe you know how to overcome this tiredness. Please let me know in the comments. It would also be nice if you could subscribe to the channel and share my story so that maybe someone has had a similar experience and can share it with me.
Get the laundry and put it in my room on the bed. You guys go ahead and take a bath.
Imagine planning to run.
This is William, a week-old Neanderthal baby.
Since Jason's born, you tried to use him to prove something about yourself.
You're holding him back.
His cognitive patterns don't match any recognizable model. It's not a question of intelligence. It's unique.
You're a Neanderthal. And that means that you are very special.
Come on, please.
Hi, my name is Valerie, and I've always dreamed about having a brother or sister. And my wish came true, but not in the way I wanted or expected it to. My family had always been a happy one. My beautiful mom, who was always busy with some new hobby or interest, my calm and even a bit boring dad, and me. But soon, everything changed, and I learned that my dad wasn't that boring. One day I got a message from some guy, his name was Jason, and he wrote, "I think I'm your brother." What? My brother? I answered, "No, I think you are mistaken." And that was the end of it, for now. Soon, I noticed my parents talking to each other in a very concerned way. And my mom was very angry at my dad. Then my parents told me what it was all about. Mom started, "Sweetie, Dad wants to tell you something." Dad continued, "Valerie, when I was young, I had a girlfriend before your mother. And it turns out that she got pregnant and had a son, and I'm the father. I didn't know anything about it until he texted me. I was shocked. This boy, Jason, was actually my older brother." It was very noticeable how hard my parents were taking this news. It turned out that Jason's mother, Dad's ex-girlfriend, never wanted to bother him, especially when she found out he had started dating Mom. But now she had health problems and she couldn't work, and they desperately needed help. My dad went to meet with Jason after a few days, and it was very weird for all of us, especially for my mom. Surprisingly, afterward, Dad returned with Jason. His mom was in the hospital and he needed a place to live. My dad was a little lost and didn't know what to do with Jason and whether he needed to act like his father. My mom was, I guess, a little bit jealous, even though she tried her hardest to be kind. And I didn't know what to think, really. Jason was a weird guy. He was a little bit rude and had bad manners. He didn't pay attention to my mom, was a little angry at my dad, though he understood it wasn't Dad's fault. And he clearly didn't like me, and I didn't like him either, to be honest. For the first few nights, he had to stay in my room, and he was looking around at my things and said, "I never had this much stuff." I didn't know what to say. I felt guilty and annoyed, and it was confusing. He was touching everything, and I said, "Hey, can you not touch my things?" And he looked at me and said, "Why? Do you think I'm going to steal them?" I don't know. It was weird. Thankfully, he moved into another room after a few days. My dad would ask him to wash his dishes after eating or to help him in some other way, but he didn't listen, which annoyed everyone, especially my mom, because my dad was taking a big chunk of his money to help Jason and his mom. Okay, I'll be direct. Everyone hated Jason. Yes, we felt sorry for him, but still annoyed. Basically, my parents' lives were pretty chaotic during this period. One day, I accidentally broke a vase that my mom made. Usually my mom was calm, but because she was so nervous and tired lately, she was really angry at me. Then Jason came in and said, "It wasn't Valerie, it was me." My mom looked at Jason with anger, but didn't say anything. I asked Jason later why he said that, and after thinking for a while, he said, "You're my sister." I couldn't believe it. Yeah, he was weird and rude, but he defended me for some reason. I said thank you, and that was it. The days that followed were worse. My parents tried to hide it, but they were clearly arguing about Jason every day. One night, when my parents were asleep, I heard some noise. I checked, and it was Jason, putting his shoes on. "Where are you going?" I asked. He looked at me and answered, "I don't belong here." I looked at his face while he was putting his jacket on and saw who he really was. Not some rude, mean guy, but someone whose life had taken a horrible turn. His mom was sick. His father was, well, my father. Out of all of us, he was the most nervous and tired. So I locked the door and said, "No, don't leave." And he asked why. And I said, "You're my brother." Then we talked for hours. He was talking so much. Before that, it was always just 1 or 2 sentences. But now he was revealing everything he had gone through. After this night, he started to act much better, like washing his dishes and being respectful to both my mother and my father. After a month or 2, his mom got better and he went back home. I still remember him leaving. He wanted to shake my dad's hand, but Dad instead hugged him. Jason then turned to me and hugged me as well. My mom was standing a little too far away because she felt like she wasn't a part of it. Like suddenly her family became someone else's. But Jason came to my mom and hugged her as well and said, "Thank you." Needless to say, we all got a little emotional. A year has passed since then. His mom is better, and Jason visits us at least once a month. He even brought his mom once, and it was a little awkward, especially for my mom, but she understood. Jason, I love you. You are a good brother, and I'm happy that you found us. Like and share this video if you love your siblings or wish you had one. Leave a comment and tell funny or sad stories that happened to your brothers or sisters.
Tonight, you landed enough Wyndham Rewards points to land in that oh-so-alluring place. In your screensaver. Tonight, La Quinta. Tomorrow, Retrial.
Hey, I'm Tina, and what I want to tell you is a real-life horror story. No, it's not about meeting a ghost or escaping from a maniac, thank God. However, my story will give you creeps because I have been babysitting a monster. It all started a couple of years ago. I was 14 and I needed money to buy myself a new tablet. So I needed work. My mom came up with an idea. Her boss was looking for a babysitter for a 7-year-old son, and that seemed like a perfect task for me. It was also good for my mom. She had a new job and kind of wanted to do her new boss a favor. So I was in. I met that woman, Miss Killian, and her son Terry, a day before I was supposed to babysit him. He seemed like a little angel. Blonde hair, blue eyes, friendly smile. I liked him at once. The next day, I came for my first babysitting session. Just a couple of hours. I couldn't wait. My first job at last. My idea was that I would help Terry a bit with the lessons, then we'd watch some cartoons until Mom came back. What could possibly go wrong? As soon as Miss Killian closed the door, I turned back to Terry and was surprised to see an intense, wicked expression on his face. "Now look," he said. "Don't think that now you can tell me what to do. I will do what I want and don't even think about calling my mom." Well, that was unexpected. He was saying it with a very sinister expression, and honestly, he gave me the creeps. Obviously, I couldn't let him go to his room and do whatever he liked. I had to follow him to his room, even if not as enthusiastic as half an hour before. And that was my mistake. When I entered his room, he started screaming in a top-pitched voice very loudly. I was afraid that we could be heard by the neighbors, and they would come to save the kid. Well, that was clearly overreacting. I was really surprised by his behavior. But the fun had just begun. Terry came out of his room with the most sinister grin on his face and went towards the bathroom. There, he locked himself. Okay, I thought, this would be at least a bit of a break. I went to the kitchen to wait for him to come out, but he wouldn't leave the bathroom. 10 minutes, 20, I started getting nervous. I went to the bathroom and called him. He was totally silent. I insisted, knocking on the door violently, no response. My heart rate was at about 300 and I started to panic. I threw myself against the door several times to smash it open, but nothing. I was crying, not knowing what could have happened to a child alone in the bathroom. When I began dialing 911, he came out of the bathroom smiling peacefully. All trembling nervously, I shouted at him in tears, but he ignored me completely and proceeded to his room. At that point, I just prayed for that evening to finish soon. Thankfully, in about 10 minutes, Miss Killian returned home. Terry ran to her with an angelic face. "Hi, Mommy," he screamed happily. I couldn't believe my eyes. I like Tina a lot. Let her come to us more often. God, no. No. When Terry went to bed, I told Miss Killian I received some warning reactions from Terry and that I think they needed someone more professional than me. You know what? She didn't believe me. She was absolutely sure her Terry was an angel and he seemed to like me so much. She said they used to have problems with babysitters because Terry liked no one, and I seemed to be the first one to find a key to his heart. As if that monster had a heart. She begged me to give Terry a second chance. I came home totally exhausted and told my mom about the evening, but she didn't believe me either. "Oh, come on, Tina. He is 7. It can't be that bad. Try to babysit him a couple of times more for me." I felt like a hostage to the situation, but okay, for my mom. I came to Miss Killian's another time, and Terry was sincerely happy to see me. I thought that maybe this time everything would go okay. But he had a plan for my visit. At the beginning, he was absolutely okay. We were doing lessons, and then I cooked dinner for him, a plate of pasta. When I called him downstairs, he came absolutely calm and silent, took a beautiful plate I had cooked, and threw it into the trash bin. I was shocked. Do you think it is normal to behave like that? And what are you going to eat, I wonder? He answered calmly, "You better cook something else. Otherwise, I'll tell Mom you haven't given me anything to eat, and she will fire your mom." "I'm not going to cook you anything, young man. I can make you a sandwich at most if you want." He didn't answer anything. He opened a kitchen drawer and took a pair of kitchen scissors. I told him to give them to me. He pretended not to hear me. He reached for the lock of my hair and clicked with the scissors. All that without saying a word, just smiling. I pulled my hair out of his hand and took the scissors from him forcefully. He started yelling at me that it hurt and he would tell his mom. I told him I genuinely didn't care. I was scared as hell of him and didn't want to see him anymore anyway. When Miss Killian got home, I just told her I was going to leave them. That child had scared me to death. Thankfully, Miss Killian accepted the fact that I quit, and my mom didn't have any problems at work for that. Later on, I found out that Terry, the little angel, was seeing the therapist for his strange behavior that his mom had finally noticed. From that moment on, I never considered babysitting as a job. Who knows what demon you might happen to babysit? Surely you've heard some scary stories about babysitting creepy children, or even about horrible babysitters. Share them in the comments and like this video.
It's President's Day all month long at Toyota of Melbourne. Price reductions on hundreds of new Toyotas. New 2019 Camry LEs, just $179 a month. All new 2019 Toyota RAV4 LEs, just $199 a month. And new 2019 Highlander LEs, $219 a month. Plus receive our lifetime warranty on every new vehicle at no charge. Come celebrate President's Day all month long at Toyota of Melbourne.
lived in a haunted house, the most common thing I would hear is, "Wow, cool." Well guys, I am here to tell you why I wouldn't define the whole experience as cool after all. I have a friend, Sarah. We have been together since early childhood. We studied at school together, and after school we were accepted in the same university. Thing is, the university was in another city, and we had to move there before the term started. We didn't want to go to the dormitory, so we looked for a small apartment for the two of us. There was always something that wasn't okay with the apartments proposed to us, so we were becoming pretty desperate. Then suddenly, we came across a house, a 2-story old house nearly in the center of the city, but in a calm district. And what was even more attractive, at literally no price. It should have given us suspicions, but we were light-minded and never bothered. We didn't believe how lucky we were. When we were moving in, we were greeted by nice people, who were our neighbors. Just one of them smiling, looking a bit strange at us, and asked if there were any special reasons why we hadn't chosen that house. We laughed in a silly way and thought he was joking. Now I think we should have asked for explanations, but we couldn't wait to move in and just thanked him for the greetings. The entrance into the house was in a place where it was not visible from the main road. When we come up to the stairs, we see a nice old woman with a paper package in her hands. "Hello, girls. My name is Miss Hopkins. I want to welcome you to our neighborhood. I brought you my famous apple pie for lunch. I guess you are far from your parents and haven't started to cook yet." We thanked her cordially, and as we were opening the door, wanted to invite her for a coffee. But when we turned back to her, she was already gone. Well, we had a lot to do, and thought we would ask for her whereabouts from the neighbors later. So we were independent for the first time in our life. We were ecstatic. The only thing that was irritating us a bit was that we didn't manage to get a good sleep. But we decided it was an effect of the freshman's trip. On the right side, a couple of times a week, we found at the doorstep a new package with a pie inside from Miss
Trey.
Hopkins. We never got the possibility to thank her though. As for we never came across her. It was becoming pretty overwhelming. It was quite often that I woke up in the middle of the night, all covered in cold sweat after a nightmare. Went to the kitchen to get myself a glass of water, and found Sarah there with black circles under her eyes, looking close to tears. Sounds like a stupid problem, but try not to get a good night's sleep for a couple of months, and you wouldn't find it that stupid. What's worse, we thought we were starting to get hallucinations because of sleep deprivation. Sometimes one of us entered into an empty room and felt the scent of someone's perfume. We often felt cold drafts when all the windows were closed. Sarah admitted to having the same problem. It was getting really creepy. Once I was in the bathroom locked inside when I saw the handle slightly move, as if someone wanted to open the bathroom door. I yelled, "Sarah, it's occupied," and she shouted from downstairs, "What are you saying?" I felt goosebumps march across my body. If Sarah was there, who was trying to open the door? It took me half an hour to come out of the bathroom, with pure terror in my eyes. I reached Sarah in her room and told it to her. She didn't even consider it would be a prank from my side. She also felt something was going on in that house. We decided that it was time to look for a new dwelling because we couldn't sleep there. And a lack of sleep added to our anxiety when we noticed those small things happening inside our house. That night, I had a horrible nightmare. I heard steps in the attic and went there to see who that was. We had a small ladder there. As I climbed the ladder, I saw a figure in the darkness. I switched on the light and saw Mrs. Hopkins, who was holding a pie in her hands, stretching it out to me and smiling weirdly without saying a word. I shouted and woke up all trembling. In that very moment, I heard the steps in the attic. Good Lord. I hid myself under the blanket and didn't take it off till dawn. In the morning, I took Sarah and went to our neighborhood, the one who greeted us with a strange question the first day, to get some answers. As we came to him, I asked him at once, "Where can we meet Miss Hopkins?" He looked at us with a strange expression and answered, "But there is no Miss Hopkins in the neighborhood. Why are you asking?" We were shocked. "But we met her the first day we came."
You must be mistaken. Miss Hopkins used to live in your house, but she had died several years ago after she had fallen terminally ill. She was famous for her baking, by the way. Absolutely speechless, we came out of his house and walked slowly towards ours. As we came up the stairs, we saw a paper package with another piece of Miss Hopkins' bakery. I was so stunned with horror that I hardly was able to make those couple of steps towards it. Above it, there was a handwritten note that said, "Girls, come to visit me sometime." What we did was, at that point, we rushed into the house, packed our things in pure panic. It took us 3 minutes to pack everything we needed and never to come back anymore. That night, our friends from the dormitory managed to host us. We slept on plain mattresses on the floor, but I remember that night as one of the best in my life, when I finally got to sleep as a baby and didn't see any dreams at all. So guys, when you think that living in a haunted house is cool, I think twice. In real life, it is even more creepy than in horror films. Well, I hope you never find yourself in such a situation, but if you have something similar to share, guys will be happy to receive your story. Maybe it would be even creepier than mine. Tell it in the comments and share your experience with friends.
Hi, my name is Greppy, and I would like to tell you how I bravely fought a scary monster in a big, empty, dark house. But first, I have to explain something to you. You know, I'm afraid of the dark. I'm not sure why. Maybe when I was a little girl I saw something scary on TV, and my imagination did the rest. It's not the most important thing in my life, but it still has a lot of influence over me. When I was little, I closed the door to my bedroom every night in order to keep the monsters out while I was sleeping. I checked my closet to make sure there was absolutely nobody there, and while I was in bed, I would curl up so tight under my blanket to make sure that no monster could grab my leg. Sometimes I would gather up the courage to take my dad's golf club and poke around under my bed.
Hello?
Thankfully, I never found any monsters under there, otherwise they would have been dead. And of course, I never switched off my nightlight. Now I'm all grown up and I can do without those complicated rituals. I do still keep my nightlight on, but no more of that childish ridiculousness. I know that there's nobody in my bedroom. But as soon as I'm left in plain darkness, my room fills with strange creatures. I see their profiles at the door. I see their paws sticking out from behind the curtains. I feel somebody looking at me through the closet door. I'm not even mentioning the tentacles that surround my bed like a giant octopus entwining a ship. I know that it's impossible for anyone to be there, but I swear they are. I don't go hiking and camp out overnight or sleep over at my friends' houses because of my phobia. They would probably not laugh at me if I started shrieking from fear or trembling all night from panicking, but personally, I don't want to find out. I even visited her school psychologist, and all she could tell me was to not watch horror movies, to stop playing scary video games, and to quit reading scary books. But I don't like this stuff anyway. Also, she advised me to try to be around more positive people, but my friends are all cool and happy, and the teachers at school are also nice. Most of them, anyways. She also advised me to take a walk more often and to exercise. Well, I combined those and started jogging, not in the morning, but at dusk. I never saw any monsters jumping out from the dark, but I barely escaped getting bitten by a stray dog, and gave up jogging as well as visiting psychologists. In general, my fears didn't really mean much in my life, and I decided to concentrate on not feeding them. I focused on keeping my imagination in check and never letting it play games with me again. But who would have guessed that sometimes, in the dark, you could meet a real monster? The story that I would like to tell you happened on a cold and windy evening in the middle of fall. I rarely stayed home alone, but at this time my parents were away for a romantic weekend to celebrate their wedding anniversary. I tried to get 3 of my girlfriends to sleep over, but all of them had different reasons for saying no. I made myself a couple of hot sandwiches, and while thinking dramatically that I didn't have friends anymore, I found myself a movie to watch. A person doesn't need a psychologist's advice to refrain from watching horror movies when it's dark outside and a cold fall wind is howling. Of course I chose a romantic comedy. What could go wrong? At the very moment when John was about to tell Mary how he felt about her, the power went off. Completely. I quickly finished my sandwich like someone was about to take it from me and curled up on the sofa. I told myself, it's just a bad storm, Greppy. Wind has brought the power lines down. All you have to do is wait for a little while. Everything will be okay soon. and I really started to calm down. Yes, it was dark outside, and my imagination had already made up some scary stories, but it was all not real. What I should have done is just washed my plate and gone to bed. But then I heard some strange sound coming from the backyard, as if the door was opening slowly and then slammed from the wind. This was real. I froze. My knees were shaking and I closed my mouth with my hand, trying to silently understand what was going on. I was not hallucinating. I heard something inhuman quietly sneaking into my house. I heard its claws scratching on the floor. Then something rustled and fell down. It seemed that this thing was looking for something. For somebody? For me? I tried not to panic and moving quietly. I searched for my phone to switch on the light and maybe to call someone for help. But I totally forgot where I had left it, and the sounds were getting closer. Now they were coming from the kitchen. I did not have time to think. I had to either hide or act, and I decided to be brave. My hands were trembling, but I took something that felt like a heavy candelabra and prepared to fight for my life. As I entered the kitchen, I heard some quiet but absolutely predatory sounds. But I could not see a thing. As I was about to shout, "Who's there?" the electricity came back on and I was face to face with the scariest monster I could imagine. There was a raccoon directly in front of me. It looked at me with big, sad eyes and continued to chew on a cookie it was holding with its small black hands. I don't even remember it eventually disappearing because I was laughing hysterically. Well, wouldn't you think I had gotten rid of my fear after this incident? Unfortunately, no. But whenever my monsters start to get too bold, I remind myself how I drove away the worst of them with my uncontrollable laugh. Have you ever faced your nightmare monsters in real life? Share your stories in the comments. Sign up for the channel and do not forget that facing your fears can sometimes turn into so much fun.
Put those away!
Hello, I'm Elaine, and I'm so tired. I mean, I definitely don't have the worst problem you've seen here. I have both parents, lots of friends, I'm healthy. So what's the big deal, you would ask? Well, the point is that our family has changed 10 towns in 3 years. And I just want to have a rest. I need to say a couple of words about my parents. They are really cool. They're funny and open-minded. They let me do anything. And are more friends than parents for me. As far as I know, before getting married, they lived quite an interesting life, traveling the world as backpackers, living in tents and campers. When my mom got pregnant, they decided to get married and settle in one place, which seemed the right decision. Despite their hippie lives, they come from rich families and have both quite a good education. So it was not hard for them to find a good job. Ironically, I'm a full opposite to my parents. I don't like changes. I don't like to move a lot. I like to have my friends and my family by my side and to do the same things every day. It gives me the feeling of safety. Sometimes my parents laugh and say that I seem like someone else's child rather than theirs. That's true. I even think sometimes that I'm a more serious person than they are. But I still love them a lot and can't imagine better parents. But there's one thing that drives me crazy. 3 years ago, my mom gave birth to my baby brother, and Dad got a new, better-paying job. The difference was that he was supposed to move a lot from town to town and stay there for a period of 3 to 6 months. Mom and Dad were delighted. It's like they were returning back to their youth and living the nomadic life they adore most. Should I say I was terrified? We couldn't just let Dad go and remain. Being separated from your family, even for 3 months, is too long. So we needed to follow him anywhere he went. I remember packing my bags and crying. I was leaving behind all I loved so much. Friends, grandparents, everything. But my mom has always known how to comfort me. Don't cry, Elaine. You'll see the whole country. And if you're lucky, even the whole world. Life will be so interesting, and we will always be together. She convinced me. And we moved. I was in city number 1. I went to a new school. I tried to socialize with new people. I found a couple of youth clubs to join. And all in all, managed to organize my life in a regular way. As soon as I started enjoying it, ta-da, we're moving. I'm crying and packing my bags. I bid farewell to my new friends, who most probably I'll never see again. And I go to city number 2, where I go to a new school, try to socialize with new people, youth clubs, regular life, enjoying, removing, crying, packing my bags. City number 3, new school, etc., etc. Any child would come apart, let alone a home bird like me. First, I tried to do my best to adapt. Then I was desperate to leave. Then I became passive, and at some point didn't even bother to talk to people in a new school. It'd be temporary for me anyway. Obviously my marks went down. At some point I was in a kind of depression, just preferring to stay home and not seeing anyone. It's funny that my friend list on social media is overflowing while I have no one to talk to. Another request from my parents to pack the bags made me obey passively, and no tears that time. Mom got worried and asked what was going on. I was keeping it inside for too long. I burst into tears and started shouting that I couldn't take being a nomad anymore, that I wanted to enter the university and my marks were hopelessly down, that I don't have a single close friend to talk to, and that generally I'm scared to get close to people because I know in advance that leaving them would be too painful. Mom looked puzzled. Can you imagine that it didn't occur to my parents that I could be unhappy? Well, I thought it was so freaking obvious. That's how my parents made a hard decision to send me back to my grandparents, to let me improve my marks at school, regain my social life, and all in all, calm down. It was so painful to leave them and go away, but knowing it's the last time makes things easier. Now I'm here in my hometown, absolutely happy, and waiting for my parents to come back. After all, this way's better for everyone, even if I am missing them a lot. The only thing I regret is that I didn't speak up earlier, because I lost 3 years suffering instead of just talking to my parents and finding a compromise. I think mine is a specific problem, so please leave a comment if you think there was some other solution. Subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more stories like mine.
Hello, my name is Amy, and my first singing performance was such a disaster, I couldn't sing for a month after it. I started singing when I was very young. At first, I was singing just at home, and my parents noticed and signed me up for vocal lessons. The only person who disliked my singing was my younger brother, but I didn't care. I was taking lessons for many years, and I was regularly practicing at home. Singing was and is my only passion. And because of my hard work, I was quite good at it. Strangely enough, I never sang in public. This idea never crossed my mind, because I simply enjoyed singing. But then, there was a small talent show in our school, so of course, I decided to participate, because it was finally time to show my skills to everyone. So for the next month, I was practicing extra hard, and finally, the day of the show came. I was very nervous, but I was 100% ready to give it all I got. I was imagining this moment for months, and it was finally happening. So I got on stage, confident in my abilities and myself, stood in front of the audience, the music started, and then, nothing. I looked at people in the audience, opened my mouth, but nothing came out except this weird, voice. So I kept standing there, staring at people, and they were staring back at me. It happened in front of the entire school. I tried to start singing several times, but every time I couldn't make even the smallest sound. And after a minute, I ran away from the stage crying. Later, my parents were asking what happened, but I didn't know. I just got scared. So there I was, a singer who couldn't sing in front of people. For the whole next week, I was spending most of my time in my room, reliving this moment again and again. Everyone in my school have seen my failure. My parents tried to have a talk with me, but there was nothing I could say except, I'm a failure. My voice coach tried to call me, but I didn't answer. because I felt like I spent all this time for nothing. I decided that I would never sing again. One day, my younger brother came to me in my room and said, "So why are you upset? You never cared what I thought. What's the deal now?" I was so angry at him, but honestly, he was right. And I think he actually tried to support me the best way he could. I loved singing, so why would I give up after one failure? I talked to my parents and my singing coach, and I started practicing again. But no matter how well I could sing, the problem with my stage fright still remained. At first, I decided to sing in front of camera, and then show it to people. I did, and everybody liked it. They were cheering me on. So I had to push even further. I asked my coach if there was any way she could help. She explained that because I didn't have any experience with singing in front of a big audience,
Hello?
I wasn't used to it. So I was afraid of failure. But failure is a part of learning process. Nobody is perfect and can't be successful from the first try. So she had this idea. Instead of just practicing in the office, I needed experience in the field. She was sometimes singing in restaurants with a band, and she suggested that I join her, like being on back vocals. So we practiced songs together with her, and after a week or two, I went to the restaurant with her. I was standing in the back, and the spotlight was on
All right, you want to run?
so it was easy for me not to get too nervous. We were singing together, and it was such a magical moment. And then, my teacher made a mistake and stumbled. I was shocked, but she just smiled and continued to sing. And people didn't mind. They were completely okay with that. Nobody laughed at her. I was amazed.
All right, can you at least appear online so I can join your park?
And by the 5th time, I was used to singing with people around. But still, the thought of singing on my own in front of a bunch of people scared me to death. By the end of the year, there was another talent show. Only this time, it wasn't just my school.
All right, tell Trey to unmute me.
Event. Everybody said that I should try performing there. But I kept saying I wasn't ready. My coach said, "You will never be ready. It will always be scary." I'm still nervous even when I perform at restaurants. I had to try.
Jelly
So I applied, went through the audition,
What?
and judges loved my voice.
What is it?
And soon, there was the contest.
Jelly did you just call me? What is a jelly tud? Tell me why Ronnie 2K's sons joined my stream. I mean his teammate joined my stream and said, "Yo, what's up?" On God. His name is Resistant Boards Dash.
Resistance boards?
Resistant Boards. He's a 95 overall, appeared last center. Trey, can you appear? Trey, can you pretty please appear online so I can join your park?
I'm gonna buy for a game.
That's why I don't want to run with you, me and Trey.
Huh?
I don't want to run with you. It's me and Trey. Me and Trey about to run.
I know. I just want to join your park. I just said I want to join.
Should I buy the playoffs moment card that?
There's a difference between wanting to play against you and joining your park. So can one of y'all appear online so I can join?
I'm in a micro game.
I'm buying it. Kill me. I don't have enough. But kill me.
Jelly, alright, can y'all help me with dodgeball?
Shut up, no.
Jelly, can you help me with dodgeball?
Trey, appear online.
Yeah, I know, I am gonna help him. He owes me big time. He owes me 2 dodgeball wins.
And he owes me 1.
Alright, so what's the animation blending? I swear to God, this is not a good dunker and I missed my first shot. I heard my second on my third, I'm done.
No, mostly all of sports. Well, it sounds like trolls, but they're actually wet. So remember that that Shaquille O'Neal jump shot that you're telling me about?
Yeah, he made a longer ball Shaquille and it was wet. He used it on Owen's steering. He was wet as freak.
Did you say he was wet as freak?
Yes, we can hear you. It's just your mic's a little bit low. Yo, I got 6 blocks. What's up? Basically the same thing, to be honest.
They're back.
Exactly. You sound slow, Owen. Exactly. Whoever said that you're honestly slow? Who said that? Tell me what I said. Wait, did you say bodying and alley-oops are 2 different things? What did you say then? Okay. Wait, I said alley-oops. When oh, I didn't know what I said. I'm sorry.
It said I get rewards for this in my career file. What does that mean?
No one cares, Orange. Press
I just
save.
asked you what it
Press
is.
save. Press save, dumbass. It gave you something.
Yes.
Press. Yes, dumbass. I think you
What
lost all your files now. I think you lost all your files now.
I really didn't, but what did it give me? What did it give me?
No, fat ass. Oh, it's not on me. Don't. That's. Why'd you have to be mean?
It didn't give me anything. What?
No one gives a fuck. I'm finna play Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare.
That sounds weird.
What?
Sounds sus.
Are you
Dude,
slow?
Put some respect on Plants vs Zombies, fuck boy.
It gave me nothing.
Good, good. Like Garden Warfare? I swear, shit's fire, dog. I like, what's it called? Nah, I don't like that fire. I use pea shooter. I use pea shooter because I actually have good accuracy with it. I know. Oh, but when I have like, what's it called? When I'm on the zombie side, I use the soldier because he looks cool, dog. But but the football dude's toxic. The football dude one's toxic. Yes, sir. No, there's only 2 toxic ones. The chomper and the football dude. They're both toxic. Or the science. No, the scientist too. Don't forget. Come on. I need to buy it. I have the theme, like the background for it, dog. Oh, I have 8 blocks. That's why you have that much of a high dunks. What I was talking about, cause you're a wing defender. He's up here.
What I want to understand is how are you guys gonna play with each other, but you can't even join each other's park?
Alright.
Bro,
He was in our park?
are y'all gonna, when y'all gonna?
Oh, I could have sworn I blocked him, bro. I have to block him.
You're blocking me?
Guys, we all have to play.
I already did. I think I blocked you.
No, you just deleted me from your friends list.
Stop going AFK.
Imagine deleting me just cause I didn't hear you cause I had you muted.
Right here.
Imagine.
You have me muted for what reason?
Because I have you muted all the time cause all you do is talk trash about me. You say I'm trash. First of all, how you call me? You don't call me trash though. You don't. Okay, but what about when you wanted to play with my peer stretch?
Oh my god, shut up!
So I'm trash on my peer stretch?
We're trying to jump off the sniper gang crew.
Yeah, I'm putting. Did he just say I'm trash?
You bomb, pure playmaker.
Who wants me to do the tattoo glitch for them?
Screens you just sitting there. No, stop being useless. I'll stop talking. No, I'm not gonna be no.
Just so you know, who wants me to do the tattoo glitch for them?
No,
He said no, now I see you.
very early.
Oh my god. Coco.
No, we need J-Bucks. No, J-Bucks, I can play good against amateurs, like dot me up when I'm open.
He said dot me up when I'm open.
I just got it early, that was early. I'm not even right.
We say it early.
No, it was a half ball, you know? I used a different
Hassan, don't block me. I'm just gonna put you on mute whenever I join your parties. So I don't have to talk to you.
No, I'm blocking. Okay.
You're blocking me?
guys,
Whatever you choose. I don't care, cause if I pull up on you and drop you off, then I don't hear you. I'll drop you off.
J-Bucks.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Yeah, we were. Okay, but I'll score right now. You're blocked. You are blocked.
Bro, y'all wanna keep selling, bro. I'm finna sell, bro.
No, I wasn't even.
No, I'm selling. Nope.
Alright. Alright, be salty, be salty. Be salty, be salty, be salty. I don't care. That doesn't heartbreak me. You're the one that gonna be crying.
You're the one that's trying to hit Elite 1.
I don't even care. I should already be Elite 3, but I get back teammate grades every game. But all I do is score and don't do anything.
Cause you're ass.
That's not being ass. Are you stupid?
He just said he scores and doesn't do anything else.
You're autistic. You're straight up autistic.
Shut the fuck up, pussy.
No, I'm gonna keep talking to you like that. Cause you know you're not gonna do nothing. All you gonna do is get your mic and you make ASMR noises.
Aww, that's tough.
Oh, I'm dead. This nigga's not funny at all.
I need to.
It's not irrelevant. It's not irrelevant because you're the only one laughing to that.
Exactly. It makes no sense. He laughs at the lamest stuff.
And you always dick riding.
Bro, I swear, he was laughing because I said dumb asshole. He was literally laughing. He was dying. And the song, don't cap. Wasn't you dying? You was sitting there. Dumb asshole. Did you just say he?
Because he is a shooter.
No, he's not. Stop playing.
He's a sharpshooter and rebound.
No, he's not. That man a whole glass cleaner. Bro, this is why they keep cherry picking, bro. No, they want to see what cherry picking is. Someone go down court. I see you, J-Buds.
He said, I see you, J-Buds.
You should have stayed still. I want my man to drop game on me. Drop game on me. You're so garly. Drop it. Drop it. You're so trash. I didn't get blocked with takeover. I'm legitimately trying to end the game. Like, I really don't care about this game anymore.
Ooh, a pro too.
They got a head start because in the beginning, old man trying to boot us. No, I'm gonna do that again. I'm doing that again.
No, I'm not coming back around.
No, I'm not talking about coming around, bitch. No, I'm gonna say what she always say.
He sounded exactly. Why he sounded exactly like Hassan when he said that. He said, "Pussy, pussy."
No, who's talking to you, Jelly?
I'm gonna act like Hassan and laugh at everything.
Who's talking to you? No one laughing. No one laughing. You sound irrelevant.
I'm gonna take Willie's girlfriend.
Okay.
I thought he was his own girlfriend.
I'm gonna take Willie's girlfriend.
Hey yo, let's see if top right or bums.
Willie, you alright with me taking your girlfriend?
I think you don't got one.
You can try, but you honestly, I'm not gonna no homo type shit. But like, you ugly. You ugly as a bitch.
Let's all just wear some glasses.
Nah, that man need
hit them landing glasses. Hit them landing glasses.
Nah, you don't just need a glasses. You need a mask. You need a mask. You need a hat. You need everything. Cause like,
you know what you need?
You mad ugly.
And count that's over an amateur.
Bro, you see what you done? I'm sorry, you see what you done? I knew we were gonna take an L if we hopped off the team's court.
No. I swear. Oh my god. I swear Coco is so autistic.
I told you if we hop off the team's court, we're gonna take L.
Son, what's up with your head? He said,
I screamed Willie because you selling. Nah, let me stop.
Nah, you need to stop, cause didn't you just say you blocked me? You just said you were gonna block me. You said what?
We should run with Willie's lockdown that got no badges.
Yeah, we really should. Oh,
what
yeah,
if?
Think about it.
You're acting like I have no. You're acting like if I have no badges, it makes a big difference. Like I'll be. Look. I'll be better if I have badges.
Oh my god!
I swear, Hassan's almost as big as Outrage. Like
No,
if you
I'm
if you just make ours like a foot, a couple of inches skinnier, that's a song. Make our age 5 inches skinnier, that's a song.
Bruh. Jayla, keep talking about smacking your lip bone. Damn.
Oh. I remember when Hassan asked out Kid Curry.
I remember when Willie don't got that count as a pro 1 yet.
Okay. Like
Yeah,
honestly.
all 3 of his accounts are all amateurs.
It's funny how dead that joke was.
Yeah, but it's true though.
Was anybody laughing? He did your shit dirty. He
said, yeah, somebody's laughing. Ha. No, I'm not running with you.
You're not running with me? Hassan, can you repeat what you said? You said you're not running with me?
Sure.
Well, that shirt's not an answer. Hey, Hassan, is that you with the brown shirt? Oh, you're not cool.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
So much.
Shut!
So his dad don't whoop him, bro. His dad.
Yeah, but you was at the 3 court we were just at.
Oh, there's amateurs.
We should play with Willie. It should be me, Willie, and J-Bugs.
I'm not leaving Coco. I'm sorry to tell you.
These randoms if y'all want to do that. Oh, you're blocked, Hassan. You're blocked. No, remember that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, you do not.
Change his password and make it so that he can never sign into it.
Nathan?
No.
Nathan's the only one that got my information. So
no, he's not.
No, you didn't give it to me. That did you PlayStation? Because I went to the text messages and all that.
I didn't send it to him during the messages.
You're smart.
No, he repeated it so he could remember it. So I copied it down.
Alright, sign me out.
I didn't put it.
He's acting like a. Hey, guys, everybody act like Hassan. Hey, you're still an amateur 3 on all 3 accounts. What?
Black ass.
Hassan, don't act like we're friends.
Black ass on
we used to be good friends, Hassan, until you started talking trash.
I don't like you. I was never your friend.
Oh yeah, I remember when I dropped you off.
I was never your friend. Stop thinking I'm your friend.
I remember when Hassan used to ride everyone tipped I was high and rep with him.
Remember when nobody would play with Hassan? Remember? hey. Remember when nobody would invite Hassan to the
all the amateur want to know what he played.
That was funny, bruh. Hassan would always be in the party. He would just be like this. Can one of you guys play with me?
Willie, I have more clout than you.
I remember Hassan's first 3's game before VIP was with Trey. Oh my god.
No, it was you. It was with you. You and Nathan.
I'll never play with you. That's disgusting.
Oh.
It's like even lower.
That's toughy, coach.
This dude named Personal Snacker is texting me. I think he's gonna say F off. I'm playing 2s.
Yo, that dude, fuck off. That dude sent me a...
No, bet. I got the Shark Chain Playmaker and a glass. Yeah, guys, I'm a song 2 player. I'm ditching on for better people.
That's tough. You're acting exact. I swear, Hassan says he's gonna. Tell me why he said he's gonna play with J-Bugs and then he hopped off to play with the PS3. Tell me why he said he's gonna play with J-Bugs and then he hopped off to play. He said he's gonna play with J-Bugs and then he hopped on to play with Outrage. He hopped off to play with Outrage of all people.
Playing with Outrage. You're disgusting.
Me and Coco, me and.
That man Outrage was selling me so hard yesterday.
On which build?
Bro, I remember I took like 30 L's in a row with Jelly, bro. That stuff was fun.
When?
Yesterday. Bro, tell me why. After Beats stopped, like after the Beats event stopped, I started going on the streets.
Outrage, remember? I mean,
he made a song run for me with my athletics. That man was like 1 month to run.
Coco, remember when we went on the streak?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would never happen.
Being honest, it probably wouldn't. And Coco is slow.
Coco always selling. There's one
Be
game
quiet.
he does
You're a
good.
sellout
One
too.
game.
Remember when you said
when Coco didn't have a mic, he was actually better.
I really had a mic in my life.
Remember when you couldn't talk anymore, Coco? You were just sitting there.
No, hey, Jelly God, remember when he used to sound straight?
Huh?
That means he sound good.
Yeah, I sold you games. Now you owe me games.
No, shut up. Shut up, Mom.
Who are you even talking to? Exactly. Like out of nowhere, while nobody's talking to him, he just says, "Shut up, bum."
Bro, if anyone joins the party and I'm running with them, I feel like everyone is just trying to make them run.
What happened to the last trainer you gonna run with?
No. Where's it at?
Bro, why
Where's it at in my room? Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Trust me, I'm gonna do it. Huh? It's Kamaria.
Of course he would know it though.
It's on her Snapchat name.
Ew, you have her on Snapchat?
Ew.
You're actually nasty.
Ew, you suck dick.
Oh. Look, he had the whisper. He said,
okay.
Oh, you suck.
My parents are actually good. I don't curse.
Did you just say, wait, Hassan, did you just say you don't curse?
I'm not allowed to curse. I'm actually,
my
parents actually care about me and I have a good house and I have a good family.
You're dumb, cause my parents don't let me curse either.
What do you think when I curse or like if I get in my mic and it sounds like it's loud, but it's really not? It's crazy.
But I'm not allowed to curse either. None of.
Amateur one on the spot with this. I'd rather run with J-Bugs. Hassan, are you losing to them?
Yeah. By 3.
Hassan, every time you play a random, you lose to amateur. You see what happens? Karma, bitch.
By 3.
It's cause he's a sellout.
Bro, Willie, if you don't shut up. Bro, your old
hey,
YouTube videos, you a squeaker. He was like, I'm sorry I'm not posting on YouTube. I'm kinda on a cruise. Look, what?
It was like a year ago.
I'm kinda on a cruise. I'm not posting right now.
It was a year ago, and now look at me. I'm better than you at everything we do. Except that being gay.
Yeah, go play your Minecraft. Go play your Minecraft.
Okay, what's wrong with Minecraft?
Oh.
Being honest, I tell anybody I play Minecraft. I told a kid at school that I was playing Minecraft. You know what he said? He said, alright.
Green bean twerking.
videos of them each other.
No. Coco, that sounds like something you would do.
Yo, damn.
What? Yes, you do.
Everybody be
Huh?
I'm stuck.
Bro, did y'all know Jelly was in a private party of outrage?
Not just outrage, but I was in there with Snaggy or Trey.
Yeah, I don't care. I do not care.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, but when I tried to invite you, he didn't let you join.
I know Trey's busy.
I think I know why. Do you know Trey's built on his I Body You account? On Jordan's channel. He's a country dude who'll be like, it's cold a muddling bow. Coco, Trey, what's your name? Hassan, are you losing?
Yes.
Haha.
Can you please shut up?
Yes. Say it nicely.
I just said, can you
please be quiet? Your team is a sellout team. I ain't gonna cat. Hassan just got sold. Hassan, your team was selling. That's tough. His team whole missed a 3-pointer. He shot a contested 3-pointer in somebody's face and tried to game it and missed. People probably hop off. It's sad when people hop off to amateur 3. Ooh, Pro-Am. That's tough. Are you okay, Hassan? It's okay. Here, come here. I'll give you a kissy. Aw.
Gay, bruh.
Hassan, look at me in my face. Look at me in my face.
How is there bums if there's nobody on the spot?
Exactly. Are you slow?
This nigga slow, bruh. No, shut up.
Hassan, add me back. I'm sorry. The thickest. Oh, amateurs. If we lose to amateurs, J-Bugs, I'm getting offline. Maybe. Bro, Coco, you should move to Palm Bay.
You should move? No way. You should move to the ocean.
Oh yeah, the ocean, the beaches in Florida are nice. I just like beaches. I don't like sand. That's the only problem.
It sounds like a girl.
What? I just don't like sand. It's nasty. It's stupid. I don't like sand because it be getting between my toes, and I don't like stuff between my toes because that's nasty. Cause imagine getting clamped up the first possession. He spamming you, cuz. It's okay, cuz. Let me push him out the way. Oh, I got you. Okay, oh, take that dumb shot and make it. He's clamping you. Please. God bless America. 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 Green. Just pass me the... If I'm open, just pass me the ball. I can green those. I'm up here stretch. I'm up here stretch. Watch. Okay.
No, please, Jelly. Please, Jelly.
Oh, ball. I'm up here stretch. You're not gonna let me shoot over heads? Ooh. Okay, don't pass me the ball then. Be selfish. Lockdowns can shoot.
Okay.
I was open. My player can shoot. My player can shoot. You've never seen a shooting lockdown?
Hey, Bugs, wanna actually play with a good person?
Ball. Oh! Wait, did you just call me bad, J-Bugs? Bet.
Damn. He got on your stupid ass.
If you kick me, imagine.
Us two?
Yeah.
Jelly.
What?
Join our park.
I'm in a game.
I'm gonna win this. It's me and Trey. It's a 1v1.
Ours, let me win it. Ours, let me win it.
I need a VC. No.
Bro, how you say you gonna help? Oh.
Fine, win it, Mom. Kill me. Are you? Why you like?
Owen has me muted.
Just let us do it. Like, let's just do it. You know, 1v1, something like that.
No.
That's nah, you don't want to do it? You don't want to get on my nerves?
Just help me. I just want to win.
It's only 2,500.
I need the VC, bro. Okay, bro.
So you want to kick me at the party? You want to kick me at the party? Big cells. Big cells. Big cells. Big cells. Big cells. Say sorry, and I'll win this game for you. That's what I thought. Exactly. Green. In your face.
Sorry.
That's what I thought, you little pussy bitch. Come on now, nigga. Play defense now. Damn, your defense trash. J-Ball's defense is terrible.
Sure, you know you can come now, right? Alright, so we're gonna do the thing. I'm gonna defend my flag, but you can get it. But if you get it, I'm not allowed to kill you, and then you can return it to your flag. You just have to get the flag, and I can't kill you. But I can kill you if you don't have the flag. So you better kill me, buddy. Ooh, 16, 26. Ooh, I missed. You bum. That hit you in the side of you.
I'm done.
Side of the face.
What do you want, Trey?
I just asked you to help me. What do you mean?
Help you what? Help you what? No, help. Tell me.
No.
Yes.
Because I really told you what I needed help with, and you.
Dodgeball? Dodgeball? Dodgeball?
No, Christmas.
Christmas what?
I'm not gonna say that.
I know you're being sarcastic, but for real, what do you need help with?
What do you think?
I don't know. Now I'm playing You need help with dodgeball?
Yes.
Can you give me a dodgeball win?
Sure.
When?
On Sunday, because I'll help me play Smash Bros. Saturday. Oh no, I can give you Saturday on East West servers.
Yeah, you better. Please and thank you. If you wouldn't, then that means your mom's a whore. Why does it say the block party was 11 a.m. to 3 a.m.? Where are you?
11 in the morning to 3 in the morning.
Yeah, but but ours was 2 to 6. I want to play. Look at Trey looking all trash.
No way, Trey, you're not hitting yourself.
Trey, you're 75 overall. Play with me.
I will. Me, you, and that's a good thing. 2 defenders and a stretch.
Exactly, but Smash Bro chose him. Ooh. Why does this? Exactly, Trey. Bro, tell me why J-Buzz can't guard a Tell me why J-Buzz can't guard a sharpshooter that has takeover and is zigzagging. Imagine. Oh, Outrage, you're positive. Aw, it was a joke. I'm sorry.
Sure, I'm gonna hit you. I hope you know. You better run.
You're gonna what?
You better run, Marty.
You're gonna hit him? Why are you gonna hit him? That's mean. You shouldn't ever want to hit somebody. You have to be very nice to people.
What? I
missed. Trey. Wait, what did you miss? Did you? Wait, did you try to help? Trey, did you try to hurt? Trey, did you try to hurt one of your friends?
What? Shut up, Joey.
Cause it's really mean to hurt your friends.
Listen, what are you spawning in? What are you spawning in?
Trey, you have to be nice to him, please. I was really scared that Outrage would have really got hurt.
That was the dumbest shot. I'm a jumper. Oh, yeah, I did it.
Outrage. The weird part is that you're much bigger than Hassan, but Hassan breathes in his mic even more. Tell me why Outrage is bigger, but he has more exercise. That's sad.
What? How did I not hit you? This is my ball.
That makes no sense. How are you skinnier than somebody and you breathe even more in your mic?
You're joking, right? Nah, that's my ball. My ball.
Bomb. My ball.
That's what you hit me.
on, Troy. You're such a bum. Jump. Jump. Jump.
Oh, look at Outrage. Whatever, forget him. Hi, Trey.
How'd you get the when did you get the skateboard?
I've been had this. I've had it for a couple of months now. Like two months.
Is that a mascot?
It's a real mascot. It's an amateur too mascot. No, he's a real one. He's a 98 overall. It's a 98 overall. But its park record is a 35%. Imagine. If I was a mascot, bro, I would have been.
Whoever gets the last kill, whoever gets this kill, you have to let him win dodgeball.
Sure.
Bro, my aim.
Daddy.
What?
Yeah,
No, you not. No, I know I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You know I'm gonna kill you.
I dare you.
Yeah, actually, what about this? What about this, guys? What about this, guys? Guys, what about this? Guys, for a dodgeball, can we just, like, all three of us, like, we help each other throughout the game, and then at the end, we all face each other, and whoever wins gets the money, and no blocking.
You guys.
I'm joking. Wait. If you get 100,000, what can you upgrade your player to? 80 overall?
86.
Oh, let's go. Give him that win. Outrage. We have to protect it. Ooh, that slide though, Trey. I saw that. Skills, and then
I can even send you a screenshot, Jelly. It will upgrade me to an 86.
Look at Outrage, bro. This man Dizzy, you saw that, right? That man was sad. He said,
2,500. Thank you, Outrage. Now we just gotta work on it.
Let's go. And how long should it take for dodgeball to start?
It literally just finessed me. I didn't even get my VC. Crazy. I'll just get those 2,500 VCs. For my contracts. But my paychecks though.
Trey, I'm waiting for you outside.
Dodgeball starting in 6 seconds.
No, it doesn't.
It's Tony Parker.
5, 4, 3.
I'm just telling you, it's Tony Parker. What? You can't get mad at me because I'm telling you facts.
Look, it's me, Tony Parker.
I never knew I never knew it was a run protector. You did it on. Calm down.
Trey, dodgeball started.
What did I do? Okay. I'm not even fat.
Look at me, Trey.
Oh, you are.
Trey,
No,
Trey, ride with me. Trey, come on.
I'm not a stretch big.
Stretch bigs are skinny. I made my stretch big low as.
By who?
A Ruffles winner.
Me. I don't even hear him.
What?
Tell me why a Ruffles winner is playing, bro. A Ruffles winner. Trey. Radical did.
What? What are you talking? What did I do?
Trey, look at us defenders. Look at us rim protect.
I didn't even do nothing. I don't even deserve to be blocked. No, I don't. Huh? It was a 64. Wait. Somebody had a 64. Who was it?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Tell Spoil to unmute me.
I have a 72.7.
Trey, tell Spoil to unmute me.
But guess what? I have a high win percentage on my other account too.
Outrage, no streaming at your... Outrage. Let me set some rules for you. No streaming at your mom for food again. Ooh.
That's cool, man. Oh, Jelly.
Yeah.
What's it called? If we're not winning, I need to spend 19,000. So 19,000. So 100k minus 19,000, 81k.
Trey, don't get all happy because you probably won't come down.
I know.
Yeah, if you were good at dodgeball outrage, then maybe we...
You get 100k.
They changed it. That's how he got to 75.
Exactly. Did I say? Okay.
Hey, after this, I think we might want to join East servers so that we're not delayed.
Alright.